welcome here. As let's see, we're on that camera, Makayla. So we'll scoot over here. Welcome here to the Hoop Dreams Basketball Center in Lexington, Kentucky. I'm here with Makayla Epps, guys. Makayla Epps, you guys definitely Hoop fans remember her as spent time at the University of Kentucky and with the Chicago Sky. Makayla, you're here with the OPB Swish. Big opportunity. I mean, you got a professional team coming to the state of Kentucky.
Oh man, it's huge, Darryl. I got so excited for the opportunity. Actually, the opportunity was given to me through a good close friend, somebody like my sister and Kyvan Gooden-Rogers. Carla reached out to Kyvan reached out to Makayla, and then here we are with On Point Swish, and just so excited, so grateful for the opportunity, man. To be Kentucky's first women's semi-pro team is huge. So all the Hoop fans, I highly encourage y'all to check us out. We got some ballers on the team for sure. And for me personally, man, I put the ball up about 2 years ago, and to have it back in my hands feels good.
So y'all playing with the old ABA ball?
Yeah, the old ABA ball. I like it.
Yeah, does that not playing with it? Did it take some getting used to, or WNBA?
So WNBA uses the striped balls, the orange and white balls. So it was different at the start, but I like this better than the regular one.
Oh wow, okay. Well, we'll take a look. We see them out here in the background practicing as we look. We're going to have some of the players come up during practice here and talk, but tell us some of the players that you got on your roster.
So obviously we got Carla Booth, founder of the OPB Swish. Major shout out to Carla. She's doing great things for the state, great things for women's basketball, great things for the youth up there in the Hazard Inez area. I got a lot of respect, a lot of love for Carla Booth. That's her out there in the yellow Kobe. She's a baller, man. I played with her in North Carolina the past 2 weekends ago. She put up 26 and 27, and it was impressive.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, she can go. And then out there you got two girls from Transylvania that won a national title in Deja Thornton and Kennedy Stacy. So major assets. You got a Lexington native and Imani Washington out there, who's also now playing some overseas pro ball. So
out of Bryant Station, right?
From Bryant Station, yes. Imani Washington from Bryant Station. You got Victoria Dunlap, played at Kentucky back in 2008, got drafted by the Seattle Storm, back in her days. So there's definitely some names and some ballers. We got some people that's not here today. Javonna Layfield,
Dana Darryl.
Yep, Dana Darryl, yep. Javonna Layfield, Louisville native, played at Dayton. So, this team's for real. This team is for real. It's not just some old women women that can't play basketball. No, it's for real here. They can play.
That's what I love, Makayla, is we're sitting here looking at the team behind us. Now, I got a question. I always tell people Dana Darryl is the best girl that I've ever covered in high school in our coverage areas, which is 14th, 15th, 16th regions in Kentucky, and then we got the West Virginia coverage area. So, Dana, getting to see her a couple times in practice, how is she compared to some of these former pros?
I like Dina. Actually, 2 weekends ago in North Carolina, that was my first look and recollection of Dina. She can go. She can definitely go. I was happy to have somebody. She likes to be primary ball handler. I'm good. I've learned how to play off the ball, so baby, you can have it. And she's got a high motor. I think she's our youngest one, freshly out of college. So she's got a high motor, man. She never really gets tired. She's got an unlimited range. She can shoot it from the parking lot, and she's just very active, very agile out there. And she's going to be good for us. She's definitely going to be big for us. She likes to get in your face and guard you. And then, like I said, she can put it in the basket too, so she's very versatile. Dina matches up well on Swish.
Now, Makayla, for the folks that may be hit under a rock, well, we got a lot of West Virginia people that may not know your history, but you are the daughter of Anthony Epps, who was point guard on that national championship UK team in '96. Yep. Just being able to come and continue, I know your dad ended up having a great career after college as well. But you yourself, you went, got drafted. You played overseas some, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah, played overseas some, and then for you to have this opportunity, to continue your basketball career, what does the WABA, kind of educate us, like myself too, educate on what WABA is and how many teams, stuff like that?
Okay, so the WABA is Women's Amateur Basketball Association, so semi-pro basketball, so really, really good basketball. You got a lot of former pros. people trying to get back into the pros, a lot of college household names and stuff like that. So it's real legit competitive basketball, not no slouches. And like I said, women's basketball in itself is on the rise. So the WABA, it's only been around 7-8 years roughly. So again, it's new to everybody, new to even me, just because I'm now getting in it. But there's 16 teams split over 5 conferences. And we are actually in the South Conference. We host 6 teams. We're in there with Gastonia, the Raleigh Aces, Greensboro Chaos.
Atlanta?
The Atlanta Angels, and then On Point Swish. Yes, we're the ones with 5. And so it's like I said, it's competitive, man. I'm excited. We got our first look, our first real game. We've had 2 scrimmage games. We got our first real game coming up July 7th against the Atlanta Angels. We'll be traveling to Atlanta next weekend, so I'm very excited for that, as we'll have our full team there.
So you mentioned and we'll take a look at them practicing here. Coach, and Makayla, I still have never been able to pronounce his last name. Have you learned it yet?
Jason West.
West. All right. Well, I tell you, Whiff and Stat or something like that. But I've never, I know Coach really well from back home, but I still never have been able to pronounce his name. But as you're sitting here looking, y'all got a game against Atlanta coming up.
Angels, yep. July 7th.
This is the last practice that y'all have before y'all go down there and play, right?
Right.
Yeah. So, guys, if you got questions about the league, or if you got questions for Makayla, make sure you shoot them in the comment section, and we'll get them over to her and try to get them answered here. But we are here at Hoop Dreams in Lexington, OPB Swish official practice. Guys, we're kind of letting you guys know what exactly the OBP Swish is. And listen, I like this. Listen, Makayla, she's used to you being in production, right?
Yep.
So let's see.
I know all about it. Yeah, gotta get the angles. Let's see what we're working on in here.
There you go. It's right here's the zoom trigger.
Gotcha.
So as we're sitting here looking at the team, I mean, I know you got Courtney. Is it Gilman?
Yep. Fletcher Gilman. Yeah.
Yeah. Courtney Fletcher Gilman from Tulsa. Carla Booth. You mentioned Makayla Stacy. Makayla Stacy was 15th Region Player of the Year.
Stacy, yeah.
Now, was you Region Player of the Year in your
5th Region Player of the Year?
Yeah, 5th Region. So, and you played at
Marion County.
Yeah, Marion County, and ended up 33rd pick in the WNBA draft to the Chicago Sky. You didn't think I know it, did you? People don't know Makayla. When Makayla was at UK, she was really the first big UK player that was active UK player that we ever interviewed, and then after you ended up going to Chicago Sky, we ended up staying connected, and I helped you promote your clothing brand a little bit that you had.
Stilo, yep.
So have you gave up on the clothing?
So I actually, myself personally, I had got very busy, but Stilo brand is still very rampant, and shout out to my boy Zach Earls. He's from that area, the North Laurel, South Laurel. Yeah. Stilo brand is very rampant up in that area right there. Shout out to Zach. He's doing a great job with it.
You know who else is from that area?
Who is that?
Reed Shepherd.
Shout out to the Kentucky boy, number 3 pick to the Houston Rockets. A lot of love for Reed. That's impressive, bro. Good job, buddy.
Yeah, listen, I couldn't be more happy for that young man as he ended up had a lot of doubters. Somebody said Mountain Boy can never go to the NBA, and he didn't only just go to the NBA, he busted in the NBA. So
lottery pick.
Yeah. So as we're sitting here right now, this right here, I'm personally very excited about the OPB Swish because it's going to give girls a different outlook. After college or after high school, there still is opportunities for me to have a career in basketball. And I was talking to the league president, league CEO, and they said the league president was talking, and she said that there's like 190 people out of this league that has went to play in the WNBA or overseas.
Yes. Like I said, it's definitely an opportunity for me and all the girls to get back out there or get out there for their first time.
Yep.
So when I got the opportunity, I had to run with it. My pro career got cut shorter than I wanted it to, shorter than I expected it to. So for me to have another opportunity, even though I'm now 29 and not 24, 25 anymore, it all still remains the same. It's like riding a bike. You just got to take care of your body, get your body back in shape, and then if you want something, you can go get it.
Now, when you sit here and look, you mentioned you're 29 years old. There's still like, overseas is something that's very, it's an option.
Absolutely.
And there's, in women's basketball, the money's overseas, right?
That's where the money's at.
So, that's something that I hope that you're able to showcase, and I would love to see you back playing pro ball overseas or in the WNBA.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like I said, I'm super excited for the opportunity. We got some really good matchups coming up, and I know all it takes is one good game to get it back out there for the right people to see it, so you never know what can happen. The opportunities are endless.
So how'd you do in your first game?
So first game was a little rusty. Again, I'm 2 years out, no up and down. So when I say 2 years, I haven't picked up a ball and played competitive 5-on-5 up and down in 2 years. So 2 weekends ago was my first time getting up and down again. I think first game I had like 12 points, 5 rebounds, something like that. Just getting back into it. I can definitely tell I've gotten older. Haven't really gotten slower. Still move very well. So I'm still very agile on the court. So you're gonna see that same Makayla Epps that you're used to seeing. I'm just a little bit older, a little bit wiser.
There you go. That I'm like I said, I still Makayla, guys. This is I enjoy because you was my probably my all-time favorite UK women's basketball player, and to be able to watch you again, not just watch you, get to cover you. We are the exclusive network of the OPB Swish and the WABA, so very excited. There's 16 teams?
16 teams.
Yeah, and now from what you've seen and the girls that you know on other teams, who are some of the names that you're excited to play against?
So right now I've basically just been looking on everybody's Instagram page, trying to see if I know faces. Social media is a gym, so you got to use it. I'm definitely excited to go to Atlanta next weekend. It's Atlanta. A lot of stuff, a lot of big names, a lot of big people come from Atlanta. I didn't know any of the girls personally, but I know there's definitely some girls out there. Like I said, last weekend we played in North Carolina, and we played against a girl that I think she went to either USC or somewhere along that caliber, very D1 caliber player, and she definitely still had it in her bag. So I know there's going to be some former faces, familiar faces that I know when I cross their paths. I haven't filmed them yet, but I'm excited to see them again. Yeah,
I'm stoked as this league here. I think y'all's going to play your home games. You're going to split them between Inez and then maybe play a game in Hazard.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can tell you this: when you go to Hazard, you better have short sleeves on because that gym will be 105 degrees.
Okay.
So
I'll keep that in mind.
So it's definitely the hottest gym in our coverage area in the mountains. Okay. So as we're sitting here, we see a few boys out there playing. I know we got a boy from Bryant Station playing college ball. We got a couple former college players. We got a pro played overseas that's training y'all. But then we got Jackson Estridge, who is a senior in the 15th region. He always says, we have the argument all the time that, when Caitlin Clark come, he's like, I was like, listen, Caitlin Clark would cook the best player in the 15th region. And he's like, they ain't a chance that a women's professional player could beat one of the top high school players. You practice all the time against, I'm sure you with your dad's teams, your cousins, nephews. Where does, answer that question for us, when it comes to women, how do you stack up against some of the better boys?
I'm going to go. Like I said, I'm 29, primarily mildly out of shape right now, and I'll take whoever top 15th in the region is right now.
Okay.
That's me right now. But I'm going to tell you guys, just to be telling you guys, and I'm not saying this just because I'm a woman. Some of these women are like that. Some of these women are dogs. Yeah. And a lot of the kids nowadays are not raised to be just dogs. Yeah. We all know that, ladies and gentlemen. So never underestimate the strength of a woman, what a woman can do with the basketball. Y'all have all seen it, man. Y'all know the Maya Moores, the Diana Taurasi's. Like, those people are goated for a reason, and there's people out here just as young that are trying to be the next Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, Makayla Epps, whoever it may be, and I promise you we can play.
Well, like you said, you're going to be playing your games in Martin County and Inez, and maybe one day before one of the games I might have you play against my son and show him exactly how good you are.
Oh, we can do it. He look a little.
Yeah,
we can do it.
There you go. So but we'll take and you see, Coach. Now y'all got a new assistant from Rowan County, correct?
Yes.
Have you got a chance? Was he with y'all at the last game?
So he was there last game. I had hurt myself, and I was so in my bag that I didn't even really get a chance to take the time and slow down to really talk and meet with him and Jason. But, we just kind of did it in passing.
Yeah, I think he is the assistant girls coach at Rowan County. So he got to coach Haven Ford, who was Miss Basketball.
Yes, no Haven.
Yeah,
that's big. I can definitely tell he knows the game, and I respect what he says because, I can't talk basketball with everybody. But, again, he was out there last weekend with us in North Carolina putting a lot of good stuff out there in the air. So a lot of respect for him, and I'm glad he's with us.
And so we're sitting here, kind of explain what they're working on here, Makayla.
Okay, so what you guys are seeing right now, again, we're a semi-pro team. So, again, our practices are a little different. We don't stop and break down the fundamentals. Why? Because at the end of the day, we're pros now. So a lot of the stuff we do is just, hop in line, take the information, and go. So right now we're just doing some individual skill work, trying to keep the tools unrusted, real bronzed. So doing some skill work, cone work, finishing at the rim, whatever the case may be. Got us a pro trainer out here putting us through a slight workout. And then here in a little bit, we're going to stop the workout and then get up and down against some guys. We're bringing in some guys today. Again, we're semi-pro professional athletes, so, playing against each other sometimes, gets lackadaisical. So we want to bring in some guys to offer some true competition, and that's at the college level. You start competing against guys. So anything above that, you keep it against guys just so you add in that physicality, the toughness, and just the difference of guarding, a woman.
Now, I've seen, I think it was Connecticut, whenever they won the national title, they ended up taking and having I know in their picture they brought like 5-6 boys in for their picture, and they said that this is part of the championship team too, because every day these 6 are who we practiced against. 100%. And is that something y'all done at UK or?
Yes. So like I said, once I got to college, that's when it starts, and that's all over. That's not just at your big Connecticut, your Kentuckys. That's all over. They're practicing against guys. The ladies are in the gym practicing against guys. I'm stoked, and this right here is first look. So, we know Amani Washington had just joined the team, first practice with y'all. Yep.
Did you know Amani beforehand?
Yeah, so I knew Amani back when she was in Bryan Station. Obviously, I think I'm a year or two older than her, so I was actually at Kentucky going to watch her play at Bryan Station and stuff like that. So, yeah, I've known Amani, and, she's doing her pro career thing. She's starting to do her overseas bids. We actually stole Amani from, I think she was playing on a semi-pro team out of Indiana, and I sniped her.
Okay.
I sniped her and brought her back to the home team.
Yeah, brought her back home to Kentucky.
Yep.
Yeah, I love that, Makayla, and I love, that you're showing the interest that you are in this, because at the end of the day, this team is going to be successful as players like you push this league, because you are the name that everybody knows. When you look down that roster, the first name that pops to you is Makayla Epps, second one Victoria Dunlap, and then you go and look, of course, people in East Kentucky know Carla, Makayla, players like that, but talk about these first couple of years, how important it is for the girls to push this league to their communities.
Just very important, man. I remember being a kid and actually watching my dad. He played in the ABA for the Kentucky Colonels.
Yeah.
I actually still have his game shorts, and I'm kind of kicking myself for not taking his ABA number. He was number 7, and I forgot all about that. I'm semi-pro. My semi-pro number is number 15. So
okay.
I actually had his semi-pro shorts on the other day, and it made me laugh because, everything in life goes full circle, and here I am, yet again, following in my dad's footsteps per se. But I'm so eager. I love social media, the power of social media, and just the media. And thankful for you guys, Darryl, for covering us. Because that's big too. We need that. We need the media coverage. And yeah, I'm just gonna push it. The power of a share button is crazy. The power of support is crazy, and liking a status is free. So that's all we need is just support. Women's basketball's for real. Just like the WNBA is growing immensely.
Yeah.
Just from the time that I was in the league compared to what they're doing now I love the growth. I'm so excited for them women. They're going to start getting compensated and stuff like that, like they deserve. Yep. That's going to take time, but all good things take time, just like this. It's first year, and we've definitely got some attention, and I'm excited to see how it grows. Hopefully, my plan is I want to really get it back to, Lexington, Louisville. I know we're going to have a lot of support in Eastern Kentucky.
Yeah.
but like, just for like Marion County, me alone, that's 3 hours from my hometown. But I'm still gonna have people traveling to Martin County to watch me play. So just if we could get it more so Central Kentucky and Lexington, Louisville, I think it would be bigger. But again, first year Martin County, I know we're gonna do well, so I'm just excited to see where it goes.
Oh, well, as you sit there and see that, you can tell Makayla's wanting to grow the brand, and I expect. Listen, Martin County, they're going to hear this, and they're going to come out and they're going to support
Absolutely.
you. You'll see that place.
Absolutely.
I think a lot of people will come out and
And I'm
support y'all.
excited. I've
y'all.
never been.
Never
Never been to Martin County. I've rode through Inez, Oneida. I had some friends in Clay County coming up. But
So you rode through Inez.
Yep.
Where would you have been going? Do you know?
I don't really know.
Okay.
Like I said, y'all have a walking bridge or a bridge in Oneida, Kentucky, something like that. I've been down there in that. So I had some friends from Clay County. I had some friends from Clay County, so I know the area, but I've never been in Martin County High School. It's
beautiful.
I actually just saw Bell County High School for the first time the other day going to North Carolina. I passed the home of Macy Morris.
Okay, yes.
And so, yes, I have never seen that area. I've never been in those gyms, so I'm excited to go to that area. I know that Eastern Kentucky people are basketball heads, and I'm excited for that.
100%. That's and when you sit there and look, I'm tickled to death. I'm couldn't be more excited to be able to do this and be able to, try to help grow this league and grow the brand, because when we first started D&D Sports Network, you gave us a shot. You was one of the first big names. We had your dad, Jeff Shepard, ones like that. But, you was one of the first, big collegiate players that we had on. So, you seen something in us when we was down. It comes full circle now, and we get a return the favor.
Absolutely, and I love that. I love that so much.
Now, Inez. Now, I'll give you a little update. Martin County is a new school.
Okay.
So it used to be Sheldon Clark.
Okay.
So, they host the biggest preseason basketball event in the state there, which is the Zip Zone Classic. Used to be the Fast Lane Tip-Off Classic.
Okay.
Now it's the Zip Zone, and they bring in teams from the best teams from all over the state. Like last year, I think Great Crossing was there. Reed Shepherd, Travis Perry, they all play, there in that tournament. But this is a new school. They went from Sheldon Clark into Martin County, and so it's a brand new gymnasium. You'll be amazed. It looks like a small college when you go up there.
I'm excited to hear that.
Yeah. So, it's going to be exciting. And then when you sit and talk about, I was telling you beforehand, when you come on the show, that I think it was your junior, senior year, I was sitting there and I said, Makayla, do me a favor. I said, push this young lady's name. I said, there's the young lady that's a sixth grader. And I'm sure everybody laughed, like sixth grader. I mean, listen, what's this dude talking about?
Right.
And I told you, this girl's the real deal, and she'll be able to play at Kentucky. Before she graduated 8th grade, she committed to Kentucky. So in them 2 years. But do you remember that conversation?
I knew it was Cassidy Rowe.
The real deal. Cassidy Rowe come. She come. I think it was 2 years after you graduated, maybe.
Nah,
Or was it a year?
Yeah, a little bit. I'm a little older than Cassidy.
Yeah. What was that?
I graduated in 17.
So 17. You
Cassidy
graduated
got
17.
there in, like what, 2021?
2021. So it's 3 years difference. And then Macy Morris was kind of the bridge between y'all two.
Yep.
But when you sit there, you see obviously Coach Matthew Mitchell. You played for one of my favorite coaches of all time. When you see what Kentucky's program's in right now, are you pleased with the step that they've took?
I'm excited. I love Coach Mitchell. A lot of love, a lot of shout out to Coach Mitchell. He gave me an opportunity of a lifetime. Took a shot on a county kid, small town county kid, and gave me endless opportunities with a basketball. But I'm just so excited. And Kenny Brooks and the Lady Cats, it's a whole different squad. It's a whole new team. And I honestly think that's what we needed. We needed a little change up. Coach Mitchell was there 8 to 10 years, however long he did. And, sometimes change is good. So
have you met Coach Brooks?
I have not personally met Coach Brooks. I know his history, what he did at Virginia Tech. He coached some of my friends that went to VT and stuff like that. But Just from, like I said, social media is a gym. What I see of the guy I like, and hopefully when I meet him, all that sticks true and stands true too.
So we got somebody on here. Somebody asked, what is Makayla's growing up? How hard was it having your dad as Anthony Epps?
Oh man, well, I can tell you it's easier than Bronny James having LeBron James as his dad. But I'm gonna be honest, man. My dad never gave me no unnecessary or unadded pressure.
Okay.
He was Anthony Epps, and I was just his daughter, Makayla Epps. So he never griped me, never overly pushed me, never shoved me, nothing like that. You know, he just let me be who I wanted to be. Okay. And so the ball was really in my hands, in my court, and it bounced whatever way I wanted it to. So, you know, me and Dad have always had a very, you know, the father-daughter duo, the Kentucky thing, everybody loves that. But, again, our relationship was very easygoing. He never pushed. He never forced. He was just a loving, caring father that was there to support me in whatever decision I made.
Now, as you say that right there, you know, obviously growing up yourself, you know, did you see other people? Did Anthony Epps being your dad put a target on your back?
Absolutely. Yeah. More so in high school. Yeah. Everybody took it real personal in high school for whatever reason. But when I got to college, no. When I got to college, it wasn't too targeted, but high school was definitely targeted.
Now, as we're sitting here, guys, for you guys tuning in, we're here at the OPB Swish official practice. You guys getting to know. We're going to have some of the players come up after they get done practicing stuff. They're going to scrimmage today. Yep. So you'll get to see these girls in live action. And
my brothers are here. My brothers are here to scrimmage.
So you got a brother?
I got two brothers down there. Them my daddy's sons down there.
What's their name?
Jaron Epps and Jamison Epps.
Okay, well, give us a little history on them two.
So Jaron, the one in the gray, that's my daddy's firstborn son. He was a student at UK, graduated from UK with honors. Very, very smart guy. That's our smart guy in the family over there in the gray. And then my baby brother in the orange over there, actually Jamison Epps, he's still in college. He plays college basketball. He's had a career of his own. He's just 22 years old, and he's played at Wabash Valley, JUCO, Central Arizona, JUCO, Casper College, JUCO. Then he went D1 Northwestern State, and now he is back on the road to Oklahoma at Langston, #1 JUCO in the country.
Oh. Okay.
So, yep, he's still in it. He's still in that mode right now. But, yeah, nobody really knows, but my dad's got two sons. And one of them plays basketball, and he's pretty good.
Well, it's probably a good thing because I would say they probably will have twice as much pressure as you ever had.
Probably.
So, guys, we're going to take a quick commercial break. When we come back, we'll continue the OPB Swish practice with Makayla Epps and Darryl McCoy here live from the Hoop Dreams Basketball Center in Lexington, Kentucky.
Yes, sir.
Hi, everybody. Dave Baker here for Citizens Bank of Kentucky. Do you want to love your car even more? How about putting extra cash in your pocket each month by refinancing with new low rates at CBK? It is fast, it's easy. All you have to do is log on to wearecitizens.bank.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
When it comes to burying a loved one, you need to make sure that they're left in the right hands. That's why you need to call Crumb Funeral Home, located in Inez, Kentucky. You can give them a call today at 606-298-0602 located on 498 Kentucky Route 3 North in Inez, Kentucky. Give them a call today. Crum Funeral Home.
Eastern Kentucky understands the importance of taking care of one another. That's why after graduation, I came home. 25 years later, I've put together a team at Glen Martin Hammond Law Offices dedicated to fighting for your legal rights. When you're dealing with a sensitive legal issue, you want someone who will take care of you as a person, not just another case. Our team will help you through the legal process of Social Security, personal injury, work injury, car wrecks, wrongful death, medical malpractice, and nursing home neglect. Call us today.
They love it out there for sure.
And we are back here, guys, at the Hoop Dreams Basketball Center here in Lexington, Kentucky. We got Makayla Epps in the house. Makayla Epps, former UK and Chicago Sky Guard, now with the OPB Swish. So, Makayla, as we're seeing the team practice here in the background, do you play PG for this team? Or?
So, yes, I am one of the three main primary ball handlers. You'll see me, you'll see Dina handling the ball a lot, and you'll probably see Carla handling the ball a lot. My role here is I'm just get it off the rim and go. Play fast, push it in transition, just like I did in college and stuff like that. So, again, nothing for me has ever really changed. My role doesn't change. Other than 2 weeks ago in North Carolina, I was doing the tip-offs. I was jumping for the ball. That was different. And I did not get neither one of them.
So you didn't win a tip.
I didn't win a tip.
But did y'all win the game, lose the game? Or?
So we went 0-2. That was 2 exhibition games, and we are a team of 13 people, and we only had 6.
Okay.
And I was the tallest one. Again, I was doing the tip. So if you can just imagine, it was a little 6. And, we played hard, lost the first game by 9, and then got pretty beat up on the second game, but we'll get that one back. I'm not worried about that one.
Well, you'll see the girls down there, guys, as we'll pan to them here in a second. But Makayla's got the red, white, and blue old ABA ball here as it's got the WABA logo on there. And what's it say? It's our time?
It's our time, yep.
So the entire league plays with them balls?
Yes. Yep,
okay.
Everybody will play with this ball.
Okay, so now, again, as you educate people in this league, y'all are made up of 16 teams. Your conference is Raleigh, Atlanta, Gastonia. Who was the?
Who we got here? Raleigh, Gastonia, Greensboro, and Atlanta.
Okay.
And On Point Swish.
So is this the newest? Because I know it's the newest team in the league.
We are the newest team in the league. Yes.
Okay.
We make it the 16th team in the league.
Now, I want to ask you this: as you sit there and look, we see Greg. Guys, keep your comments and questions coming. Greg Hayes says, "Seen Carla's share. She's helped my daughter's development a ton with some of the camps she's done." Said. Seeing mountain girls play on national level is huge inspiration for younger girls, and that's what it's about.
100%. 100%.
Now, let me ask you this: myself, covering athletics, girls and high school athletics. We cover college now too. We do Alice Lloyd, UPike, done some Marshall stuff. But when you sit and look at the game. What is myself? I think girls basketball there for about 3-4 years. It started right after you graduated. I think it was on an all-time high when you was in college, and then I think it took a 3 or 4 year dip, and you're starting to see. I think it's starting to pick back up. And myself, I think the reason for that dip myself is I think the how popular that volleyball had come.
Oh, absolutely. The power of volleyball, especially at Kentucky, had taken over.
Yeah.
Leah Edmonds and them type caliber girls, they were rocking the show. And gymnastics. Gymnastics scene went crazy for a little while, and the basketball scene did definitely die down. But I'm telling you right now, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark.
That's what I was going to get to.
Major shout out to them ladies. No, they're not completely entirely the WNBA, by no means necessary. but they have definitely brought eyes and attention to the WNBA, and I love that for them and the league.
I think it's a much renewed energy for girls basketball having them too, because like I said, I think volleyball, I see it a lot in our area. A lot of the girls that are stars in volleyball, like, okay, this is a 6'3", girl, that's not playing basketball, because of volleyball. But, with the emergence of Caitlin Clark, Angel Reese, it seems like basketball has got that shot in the arm it needed.
Absolutely. All it takes is one.
Yep.
All it takes is one. And, like I said, I'm so glad that WNBA and the ladies' world right now, you got Angel Reese, you got Caitlin Clark, you got Paige Beckers, you got Juju Watkins. There's more than just the Angel Reese and the Caitlin Clark. But, again, those two young ladies right there definitely put the world on notice when it comes to women's basketball, and we got to appreciate that. We got to appreciate that for what it is.
Well, and that's one thing that getting your opinion on. Like you see a lot of the WNBA, they're getting a bad rep because the way that they're treating Caitlin Clark. If I was another girl in the WNBA, I would be doing everything I could to make her feel as comfortable as possible, because I really think that everybody's paychecks are going to start to go up because of that one young lady.
Exactly, 100%. You got to give credit where credit is due, and you got to give their flowers. Like I said, Caitlin Clark is not the WNBA entirely, but Caitlin Clark is a major part of the WNBA entirely. And, Caitlin Clark's filling arenas. The name Caitlin Clark is filling arenas, along with the names of the other players. But at the end of the day, if the Indiana Fever are playing, the kids want to see Caitlin Clark. So the tickets are being sold because of Caitlin Clark, and everybody will benefit off Caitlin Clark. Do I think the league and the ladies in the league hate her or dislike her? No. I had somebody ask me that question off the record one day, if I think that they hate her. I said, how could you hate somebody that you're benefiting from?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, they're showing her tough love. Yeah, she's been hit with some tough fouls, but that's just part of it.
Yeah.
And that's what they was doing to Michael Jordan back in the day.
Yeah.
That's just part of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure some of the old heads, coming in, they're like, listen, this young lady thinks she's going to come in, she's going to run this league, and right. They're kind of giving her, just like you said, a rough welcoming. But I think at the end of the day, there's got to be some love for her, knowing that. I mean, they can't be stupid. They know that in 5 years, they could be making six-figure contracts.
And they do know that.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, the league is a very lovable league. A lot of good talk and a lot of stuff goes on between them ladies, and I promise you, they are all very happy and excited for this Caitlin Clark. Again, as anything, nobody wants to keep hearing about it per se.
Yeah.
Maybe Diana Taurasi at 37 is tired of hearing about young Caitlin Clark, but I promise you, Diana Taurasi does not hate young Caitlin Clark.
When you sit here and look, the girl right here with the basketball, who is that?
That's Rochelle.
Rochelle. So where is she from? She from Ohio, maybe?
I want to say but not. Yeah.
So now, who are the forwards on this team?
Who are the forwards looking out there right now? So Rochelle will be one. We got a lot of guards. A lot of guards. I'll play a forward because I'll play a wing. I'll have a mismatch. Javonna Layfield's not here. Taylor Pearson's not here. She'll play a forward too. Deja Thornton, the Transylvania shirt natty champ. She'll play a forward. Monty will play a forward. We'll play a four-guard lineup a lot. We're gonna play fast. We're gonna be fast. We are fast.
Yeah.
And we got some shooters. So we're gonna play a lot of four-guard lineups, a lot of 4 out, 1 in, a lot of getting it off the rim, rebounding and run, hitting the open shooter, stuff like that.
Okay. Now, when you're sitting here and looking around now, these trainers, for people that don't know these trainers, do you know the names?
So I don't know these guys personally. No, these are Carla's guys. These are 100% Carla's guys. So whenever she gets her turn on the mic, she'll be able to tell you. But the one right there that you're pinned on now, I think his name is either John or Jay. I can't remember. He worked us out last time. He knows his stuff. He's definitely a pro guy, overseas guy, and he's a JUCO product. Just like my baby brother, I got a lot of respect for a JUCO product type guy because they know a different type of grind that a D1 more entitled athlete wouldn't understand.
Well, I know a little bit just talking to him beforehand. He's from St. Louis. He ended up played JUCO, and I think he played Division I ball at Niagara. I think a year or so, and then went overseas and plays. But when you take a look at, people like this, who are some of the people that, have there been any people that reach out to try to help you guys, or?
So not necessarily too many people reached out trying to help us yet, but there's just some other big name brands that you'll see come on with On Point. So this year we got On Point. Next year I'm gonna try to work again with the Stilo brand and see if possibly my boy Zach can do our jerseys and all of our gear and stuff like that. And then Jordan Brangers, that's my guy.
Yeah.
He's down there at Morgan County on the girls' side. He does the prolific skills training. He was actually supposed to be here today, so and he's actually worked out Carla before, so we got ties with Jordan Brangers and proficient skills training and stuff like that. So the opportunities are going to be endless. I'm so excited to see where OPB goes, who we connect with, who we network with, who we market with. The opportunities are endless.
I am super excited, and like you said, I mean, the thing is, this is probably the first time that a lot of people has ever even seen or heard about the OPB Swish.
100%,
So
100%.
this is kind of day one. Y'all started the season, and y'all kind of started the season without anybody knowing except for people that's close to y'all's circle.
Right. Yes. If you was not in the internal circle, you probably didn't know. But again, that's where the power of the media. So being on here with Darryl and the power of social media, anything OPB Swish, please hit that share button. We want it to be a big thing because it is a big thing. It does matter.
Well, I can tell you one thing. We're the largest media outlet in Eastern Kentucky, Southern West Virginia, the largest sports media outlet, and we are excited because we want this to be the largest or the biggest show in women's basketball. So, guys, you're going to be able. They normally play their games on Saturday and Sundays, right?
Yes, Saturday and Sundays.
Yeah, and they'll be playing at
6 o'clock at night.
At 6.
Yep.
Okay, so at 6 p.m.
Our home game, 6 o'clock.
Saturday, Sunday, they'll play some at Martin County, may play Atlanta and Hazard. That's still up for grabs, they said. So, but as you're sitting here looking, you got Coach Whiffenstadt, going through, talking to the girls. I think y'all's going to run through some sets maybe here.
Yeah, so this is important here again. So you got to understand, semi-pro basketball is kind of essentially on the same grounds as AAU basketball. We're all older, have lives. Some people are mothers, stuff like that. So you link up and practice literally when you can. So this is only our second official practice. This is our first practice with Coach here, and we're still missing 2 players and myself being out today with a hamstring injury.
So Coach Whiffenstadt, he was in Raleigh with y'all?
Yes, he came to the second day. He had missed the first day, but he came to the first day.
Okay, there's the head coach, Coach Jason Whiffenstadt. As you see him talking to the girls here as they're running through a set. You see Victoria Dunlap, former UK player and Seattle Storm guard.
Yep.
So growing up, Victoria, she's a couple of years older than you, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So Victoria, was she a girl that you looked up to? Was you old enough to know her when she was in college?
I was definitely old enough to know Vic, but Vic was a center, so I looked up more to like the guard and Adia Mathis, people like that, Amber Smith, Crystal Riley that played for Kentucky at the time, Carly Almarad. Those type of girls got their looks, but I definitely knew Vic was a baller. I knew she was a dog.
Now, Makayla, did you win Miss Basketball?
I definitely won Miss Basketball.
That's what I thought.
Gatorade Player of the Year, all that good stuff.
So Gatorade Player of the Year, Miss Basketball. Let me ask you that: which one of them? Which trophy sits on the top shelf?
Above all of them, McDonald's All-American.
Oh, okay.
McDonald's All-American because it's a national level thing. The Kentucky Gatorade Player of the Year, obviously, it's big. Anything Kentucky. I love the state of Kentucky. Obviously, I played at Kentucky. I'm a Kentucky kid through and through. I'm a county Kentucky kid, so it definitely means more.
Public school.
Yes, public school. So, definitely the McDonald's All-American was big because I'll never forget that. I was actually in high school planning to take my spring break Panama City trip when my phone started buzzing and everybody was sending me screenshots saying that I was a McDonald's All-American, and I had no clue what was going on.
Well, that is huge to be a McDonald's All-American because I don't know how many girls from Kentucky has ever been a McDonald's All-American. I'll have to look that up.
All I know right now off the top of my head is me and Rebecca Greenwill. And then, of course, Zakiya Johnson will be a McDonald's All-American. Leah Macy, those type caliber girls that are in high school right now, they will be McDonald's All-Americans. But all I know off the top of my head is Makayla, Epps, and Rebecca Greenwill for the state of Kentucky right now with 2 coming, because Makayla Johnson and Leah Macy will be McDonald's All-Americans.
So when you take in, Zakaya Johnson, we've watched her a couple times at the Sweet 16, and but when you take Miss Basketball, I mean that's got to be, that's a award that will serve you the rest of your life, because 100%. In the state of Kentucky, it don't matter. Right now you got a good job, but if something happens, you retire from basketball and move on, you'll never want for a job because of that Miss Basketball title. Anywhere you go, 100%. You'll normally get that job because of Miss Basketball.
100%. And it does wait. State of Kentucky is a basketball state. They do love their basketball here in the state. If you have certain accolades tagged to your name, it'll definitely help you more than it'll hurt you.
And I would dare to say, I know you're not going to say it because you do got a little swag in you, but you are humble too. So but I would say that you're probably one of the biggest women's basketball names in the last couple decades. You're the one everybody kind of especially Eastern Kentucky, they kind of took you in because they were so big of fans of your dad's. Absolutely. And that 96 team was so special. You kind of was adopted by Eastern Kentucky. So.
Absolutely. Yeah, it's so crazy. Like I said, speaking back on Zakaya, she just won a USA gold medalist. The kid's phenomenal. I actually had somebody send me a screenshot and was like, are you giving up your throne as the greatest Kentucky basketball women's player ever? And pound for pound, accolade for accolade, I got to give it to the young lady. She's got me beat. Yeah. She hasn't lost a game in the state of Kentucky yet. I did that my senior year. I went 39-0 my senior year, but she hasn't lost a game in high school yet. So 3 years she's undefeated, 3-time Gatorade Player of the Year, three-time state champion, or 2 or 3 state champion. She's got a gold medal. I will respectfully hand over my throne to Zakaya Johnson.
So Marion County won a state title
my senior year. We went 39-0. We was the number 4 team in the country.
Do you remember who you beat?
We beat the Notre Dame Pandas.
Okay.
In the championship.
Yep. Well, I am stoked, and like I said, this women's basketball WABA, for you guys that are just tuning in, we have Makayla Epps, Marion County native, with us here as Makayla, and we are looking over Makayla here as we look at the girls here at the Hoop Dreams Basketball Center, WABA OPB Swish official practice here as your first look at the OPB Swish, and Makayla Epps, former UK and Chicago Sky Guard, here with us. Makayla is injured, so she can't participate in this practice, but you will be in action on Sunday.
Yes, I will be playing in Atlanta on Sunday. We're sitting out today to ensure that we can play Sunday.
Okay, so y'all go down to Atlanta. Yes. Carla, she's supposed to try to find. There is a streaming.
Supposed to be a streaming
network.
Link. Yes, so all the WABA games are supposed to be live streamed for everybody to be able to access on YouTube. And again, Carla, Darryl, myself, as soon as we get the link, we will share the link. And yes, y'all please tune in and watch us.
Every franchise has to have their own media outlet, correct?
Yes.
Yeah, so that's something with the WABA. So you guys, as you become a fan of the OPB Swish, you can follow the league by we'll try to put that out there, the links to the other teams, that way for y'all wanting to watch and keep up with the other teams as well. We'll pass it along so everybody can become a big fan. Now this weekend here, the league president and CEO of the WABA reach out, and this is the league awareness weekend.
Yes.
So that's what we're doing here, is kind of promoting the league and letting everybody know what exactly the WABA is, and everything that it consists of. It's nationwide. It's 16 teams.
Yep.
It actually has more teams than the WNBA does in it.
It actually has more teams than the WNBA, yes.
Yes, so, this is something that, when you look at 190 players from this league has went on to play either overseas or in the WNBA. So, this right here is becoming a farm system for the WNBA.
Absolutely. Absolutely. The WABA is one outlet for women looking for a pro job, semi-pro job, overseas job. Athletes Unlimited is another thing not a lot of people know about, but it's another women's basketball league that a lot of pros play in instead of going overseas. So yeah, the opportunities are becoming endless, and I'm just so excited for the growth of women's basketball overall.
I'm stoked, and we got a lot of comments coming in.
What they saying?
Jimmy Johnson says, Makayla, I absolutely loved watching you play at UK. You were a true leader and an amazing scorer and floor general.
Thank you, Jimmy. Thank you so much.
Billy Chambers says he's tuning in from West Union, Ohio. Says, go Swish.
All right.
Jimmy Johnson says, I watched your father win the Sweet 16 state championship game for Marion County when I was younger. Both of y'all are UK greats forever. Said BBN for life.
For life.
Yep.
For life, Jimmy.
And then we see he says, I remember when Makayla scored, I think, 42 points against Mississippi State.
Yep.
And said I like 18 in overtime in a win. Then also, if I remember correctly, a triple-double against Morehead State. Yep, amazing career. He knows you. Yeah. So Jimmy's one of our biggest fans. I know he will be watching online. And then we got Lesra Means.
That's Les. Yep, that's my boy Les.
Yeah, said the GOAT.
That's my hometown boy. Yeah, appreciate that, Les.
Yeah, and Jimmy Johnson just talking about you scorching Morehead State. Well, we got Morehead State point guard Laken Williams tuning in. So,
what's up, Laken?
Yeah, so as we're sitting here, guys, keep your comments, questions coming here as we're at the OPB Swish official practice, and the rules are a little different in this league.
Yes, they are.
Because if I'm not mistaken, there is a rule where, as you see them going through their plays there. There's a rule where if you steal the ball in the backcourt, there's a red light that comes on, and
plus a bucket.
Yeah. So
you get the bucket plus one, or say it was a 3. Yeah. So you get a steal in the backcourt.
You got to get the steal in the backcourt, though, right?
Yep, got to get the steal in the backcourt, and then, so it's a bucket and basically like an and-one play.
Okay, so if they get a steal in the backcourt, they go down and score. If they score a layup, they'll get 3 points for that layup, and then if they score a three-pointer, then y'all get 4 points.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's got to be a game changer.
Absolutely. Like I said, if you see our team, we're all around that 5'6" to 5'10"-ish type range. We got a couple girls that are over 6 foot. But like I said, we're going to play small and fast. A lot of 4-guard lineups, 4 out, 1 in. A lot of 4 people out on the perimeter that can guard, get up in your jersey. So we plan on getting a lot of steals on the backcourt. I'm definitely sure that's how we're going to get a lot of our points, along with transition buckets. Like I said, we're going to play fast. And we're gonna play fast. We're gonna play up in you.
Now, Makayla, as you sit here and look, we will have some of the other players come up after they get done during scrimmage. We'll have them come up. We'll interview them, talk to some of the players. But is there any other unique rules?
Not that I know of off the top of my head.
Okay, what's the shot clock?
The shot clock, we didn't play WABA rules last 2 weekends in North Carolina, so it was a little different. But I'm pretty sure it was just a 25-second shot clock.
Okay.
It was swift. It was normal.
Okay. So
I love a shot clock. Kentucky high school basketball needs a shot clock.
So you're a fan of the shot clock?
I'm a fan of the shot clock. It's better basketball. It's better basketball. And for next level, it's going to prepare them for the next level. You got all the kids in the mountains or all the kids in the city who don't play with a shot clock, and it's low-scoring games. When they make it to the next level, they're gonna struggle.
Now I've seen.
We need a shot clock.
Now that's something that guys. We'll have Makayla call in one of our shows and debate that, or if she's in the area, we'll have her come on the show, because that's something that I'm not a fan of.
Not a fan of shot clock?
In high school. The only reason I say it is because I think in Eastern Kentucky it would take away a lot of the upsets, because you can't have a coach come in with a good game plan and be like, listen, let's get the lead, and then second half we'll sit on the ball a little bit and limit possessions. But I do see your point. It definitely gets you ready collegiately, and one of the big debates in our area is our region tournament is at the Expo Center, which is UPOC's gymnasium. And we got a lot of people pushing for it to be back in the high schools. And they everybody says, well, playing at the Expo Center, it gets them ready for Rupp Arena, the bigger, yeah. And, myself, I like packing them high schools in and the atmosphere. And, so in.
Like I said, everything goes 1.5 ways, glass half full, glass half empty.
Yep.
Like I said, I definitely just think the shot clock, just for various reasons, we've all been at them slow, low-scoring, long night games. And, you just got to keep it real. Like I said, if you want to play at the next level, you better be able to score a bucket in 25 seconds so you don't have a problem.
Well, I'll tell you this. I went last year to the West Virginia State Tournament and covered the West Virginia State Championship game. We had a team from back home, Tug Valley, win it. The final score was something like 32-29 in a boys state championship game.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I mean, imagine how hard that was to watch.
Yeah, I don't like the style ball. I like to play. I like to play.
So, as guys, we are here at Hoop Dreams Athletic Center here in Lexington, Kentucky. This is home. So, you yourself, do you reside back in Marion County now?
I reside back in Marion County. Marion County will always be home, but I'm actually trying to relocate at the first of the year, and it might just be Lexington.
Coming back to the big city of Lex.
Yep.
Yeah. As we're sitting here,
I got some Kentucky football guys in here for us to practice against. Them's older Kentucky. That's J.D. Harmon that used to play Kentucky football. Big Mel, Rob. There's a couple older 2012, 2011, 2013 Kentucky football guys in here to practice against us. Guy in the maroon down there, that's Mario. He's actually a part of KSR.
Oh, okay, that's Mario?
That's Mario, yeah. Mario and my brother are really good friends. And obviously them other two guys, them was my brothers, James and Epps.
That's where I got my start at, was through KSR.
KSR?
Yeah. Calling in there, back in I think that was 2011 whenever I started calling in then actually UK made a shirt. I was back then, that was with Mark Stoops. I was on a completely different side of the page than I should have been, but that's when Stoops had that horrible year, and ended up UK made shirts, hashtag Team Darryl, or I was arguing with this guy Chester, but it's amazing how that one radio station KSR, how much it helps the University of Kentucky.
Absolutely.
And it's something that I don't know any media outlet or radio station that has the loyal fans that radio station does.
Absolutely.
I mean, it's every single morning people get up, and including myself. Like, I know I'm not, coming through addiction and stuff. That was one of the things that got me, out of addiction was, every day, I would get up and go through my routine, and my routine 10 to 12 was KSR, and that radio show helps people a lot more than people ever dream.
For sure.
So,
a lot of love for the guys at KSR. They're actually coming down to Marion County in a couple weeks to talk to me and Dad.
Oh, okay.
We got some stuff going on. I think Mario and another local guy got it set up, and KSR will be in Lebanon, Kentucky soon in a couple weeks doing an interview show with me and my dad. So
yes, man.
I'll be ready for that one.
Yeah, I'm very excited for that. As guys, Makayla Epps here, and you see them practicing and going through their plays. They'll scrimmage here in a minute, but Makayla Epps, Darryl McCoy here live at the Hoop Dreams Athletic Center here in Lexington, Kentucky. And when we see the OPB Swish, Women's Athletic Basketball Association, WABA, newest franchise, and you're getting to see the first look at their practice here. And Makayla is injured right now, so she's up here on the call with us. But let's see. Scotty Dingus says he is a super fan of Makayla's. Jimmy Johnson says, Makayla, how excited are you about Coach Kenny Brooks is doing with UK women's team so far? Said, I think he's going to have us competing for Final Fours and a national championship really soon. Also, 100% agree. We need a shot clock in KHSAA basketball. The games would flow so much better, and I would prepare them for the next level.
Two things right there, Jimmy. On Kenny Brooks, like I said, I'm excited for Coach KB. I'm excited. He seems like he brings a new energy and a new life to us. I feel like Kentucky women's basketball needed a change. Major shout out to Coach Mitchell and what he did over the past 8 to 10 years. Yep. A lot of respect and love for Coach Mitchell, definitely, but I'm excited for the new era, Kenny Brooks. And then, just back to the shot clock. I love Kentucky basketball. Big Kentucky. Good shot, Deja. I'm a Kentucky basketball fan. Don't get it twisted, but I feel like we Kentucky basketball kids are sometimes a little behind when you compare it to the other states. Like I said, that just play with a shot clock. It does create better flow, better ball games, and whatever the case may be. Shot clock Kentucky for sure.
So you see them defensively right now working, and
Grab that, go.
now who's this with the ball here?
Right there, that's Deja Thornton. She's a national champion. Played 2 years at Transy. Just won a natty title at Transy. You got Carla Booth to Vic Dunlap. Yeah.
Nice job. Dunlap with the bucket.
So, yeah, right there and right now on the court for OPB Swish, you got 2 Transy girls, Kennedy Stacy, Deja Thornton, national champions, so they can play. You got Victoria Dunlap out there. We all know she can play. That's my brother making a layup. Boo. Nonetheless, then you got Carla, OPB Swish founder. Look at us running the floor. Good run. Good run. And then you got Lexington native Imani Washington out there again. We stole Imani from an Indiana semi-pro team. So I'm excited for Monty. Oh my God, my brother scored again. Boo.
So your brother, did y'all grow up in the same household or?
Yeah, so okay. I grew up in the same household. My brother's raised by my mom. We actually lost our mom in 2020.
Well, I apologize for that.
Good shot, Carla. But yeah, then my brother right now with the ball. He's junior at Langston JUCO in Oklahoma, the #1 JUCO in the country.
Yeah.
So he can play.
So he's a junior there right now?
Yep.
So Anthony Epps has a son at Langston JUCO.
Yep, Langston JUCO in Oklahoma.
And he's the one, what color shirt?
In the
orange shirt. Yeah. Okay, now you got another brother. Which one's he?
In the black tank top. He just graduated from the University of Kentucky in honors. He's actually a car salesman here in Lexington at Enterprise. So if you need a car, go see my brother.
There you go. So Lexington folks, a lot of people come to Lexington and need a vehicle, rent a vehicle, won't have to Uber, go to Enterprise.
See Jaron Epps, he'll take care of you.
Aaron Epps. Jaron Epps, okay. Nice job, Mario, getting it down low. Now, Mario, I think, grew up in Florida.
Yes, Mario is from Florida. Him and my brother are friends, and Mario is now part of the KSR team.
So
good pull, Monty.
Monty Washington off the mark. There's Makayla Stacy with the bucket. Pride of McGoffin County, Salyersville. She is also a national title. The Epps missing alley-oop there. So it's going to be OPB Swish ball. So Carla Booth, owner and operator, On Point Ballers, bringing the ball up the floor.
Love Carla.
Yeah, guarded by Mario. Now, we will mention the boys are playing with a women's basketball in this game.
Yes, they are.
So Deja missed the fadeaway, back out on the run, and Epps, nice dump down. And I cannot remember the kid's name in the white shirt. He's from Bryan Station.
Yeah, I don't know the big dude.
There's nice move by Booth.
Oh yeah, good float.
Beautiful pass. Stacy wasn't ready for it. Kayla Stacy putting the work on the big fella. Bucket by the young man from Bryant Station, and guys, I do apologize. I do not remember his name. So Epps kicks it up court.
That's J.D. Harmon. He used to be quarterback at the University of Kentucky.
All right, so J.D. Harmon with the bucket. So how about that OPB Swish out here scrimmaging against some notable names? Nice move by McCoy.
Good bucket, Steph. Good bucket.
Kennedy Stacy with 6 points so far, Makayla. That's three back-to-back buckets by Kennedy Stacy.
She can ball, man. She can ball.
Carla Booth.
I'm excited to play with her.
And you can definitely tell right now that you guys at OPB Swish are trying to get out and run. You know, it looks like that y'all want to get out on fast breaks, and y'all's a transition team.
Yes, we're going to run it. I'm telling you, they know that if they get a rebound, they know that I'm going.
There you see Booth bringing the ball up the floor. She's going to cross the timeline. Screened by Dunlap out top. Now, Nice job,
Shot,
Washington.
Monty. Good shot, Monty.
Yeah, she got the roll. Monty Washington plays overseas and from Bryant Station with the three-pointer. And we do not have the score, so there's Mario with the bucket. Nice take by Mario.
Subs.
So you got subs coming in on both sides, boys and girls. So I know we got Jackson Estridge from Martin County. Do you know the other two guys?
What we got out there?
The two big fellas.
I don't remember their names, but they also played in that Stoops era. Them
Okay,
Kentucky football boys.
Yeah, how about that?
Those Kentucky football boys.
Listen,
yeah.
hey, if you can beat these Kentucky football boys, then yeah, I think the OPB Swish will have an easy way to go. In
They played back with Stanley Boone, JoJo Kemp.
Okay,
those
yeah.
type guys, yeah.
Oh, nice block there by Epps.
Carla, don't let him block you like that. Carla, don't let him block you like that.
Now as you're sitting here, I don't know if you remember this. D&D Sports is owned by a former UK football player with myself. There's two D's. So do you remember who that is, by chance?
I don't.
Yeah, the David Jones.
Okay.
Still holds a bunch of Liberty Bowl records for returns. Played back in the 07 to 2011 era. Ended up getting drafted. Played with Ed Reed, Ray Lewis, and them with Baltimore Ravens. Yeah. So that's the other D in D&D.
Okay.
Nice job down low, Deja with the bucket.
Good pass.
So it's Deja Thornton.
Deja Thornton, yep.
Yeah.
Played. I don't know where she's from. Oh man. Hit the top.
Yeah.
But again, played at Transy, national champion.
So her and Kennedy Stacy was teammates.
Yep, yeah, they were teammates.
So right now, if you look at this roster, now who's that guarding out there, the blonde-headed girl?
Kate Fuller. I don't really know exactly where Kate is from, but
she's from Chesapeake. Yeah, Ohio, and she played at Kentucky Christian University.
There you go. That's why we love there on the broadcast. You guys know.
Well, I'm hoping that I'll know you guys up and down before this season's over with. Nice job, Thornton. Nice job.
Oh yeah, Dave. Oh yeah.
Now again, these are former UK players. There's Jackson Estridge stolen away, and Estridge goes in off the glass, got the runner. He's one of the top three players, top five in the 15th region. So, probably the best defensive player.
What high school?
Martin County. Yeah, him and Peyton Davis at Martin County are probably the two best defenders in the region.
Okay.
Nice job, Deja Thornton. Coming around, Fuller. She'll get it out. That's Gilman, Courtney Fletcher Gilman. Drops it down. Now, you'll have to remind me again, the girl in the leopard shorts.
That's
Rochelle. Okay, and I think she's from Ohio, maybe. There comes Carla Booth on the move. Now Carla Booth, nice floater by Booth. Carla Booth is owner and operator, right, of this?
Yes.
Okay,
like I said, and it's so crazy. I did not know Carla. Carla.
You never knew Carla before this?
Never knew Carla before this. Again, I hate it so bad. The Eastern Kentucky girls, I got a lot of respect for them. Carla! I got a lot of respect for the Eastern Kentucky girls, but I just never really knew any of them personally. Aside from like Macy Morse.
Yeah.
I never really knew
Cassie Rowe.
You know, if I wasn't told the name, I never did, but I did. I checked Carla's resume, and she's a baller.
Do you know who Trinity Rowe is?
I do know she is.
Do you know Kiara Thornsberry?
Thornsberry, yes.
Yep.
Yes. Okay.
Well, we talked about her too, I think, when you come on the show back then. Oh, nice alley-oop by Estridge. Epps couldn't convert. Here comes Fuller. Fuller gets out to Booth. And the trap comes. There's the trap by Estridge and Epps. Going to be back court. Epps, nice hustle by Epps. Again, guys, that is Anthony Epps' son out there. He's got two of them on the court. Well, one's on the court right now, I think. Off the mark. And that's the end of the first quarter as Makayla Epps, Darryl McCoy here, We'll take a quick commercial break before we start the second quarter, guys. Come right back and join us here, OBP Swish, live from Hoop Dreams Basketball Center in Lexington, Kentucky.
Here at Logan Bank and Trust, we are committed to serving the needs of the Southern coalfields. So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away.
Here at LB&T, we make online banking easy.
We've taken the hassle out of applying for a loan on our new website. It's as simple as going to our lbnt.com website and choosing the loan product that best suits your needs.
Your loan on your time. Visit us at lbnt.com. You're only a click away.
So if you need to borrow money, remember, we are just a click away. It's easy to apply online at lbnt.com, and all decisions are made locally. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Start the new year off right by making your health a priority. Kentucky Mountain Health Alliance, Little Flower Clinic, Quantum Healthcare, and East Kentucky Chiropractic can help you do just that. We have a great staff of professionals offering a variety of services like medical, dental, behavioral health, mat program, case management, chiropractic, radiology, and lab testing. Little Flower Clinic offers free transportation for Perry County patients. Call to make an appointment, 487-9505. Quantum Healthcare, 436-0711. And East Kentucky Chiropractic, 487-8255.
Are you ready to join the future of coal mining? At Blackhawk Mining, we are a national leader in the production of metallurgical coal with a foundation built on a strong safety culture and an unmatched work ethic. We're not just co-workers, we're a family, and together we create an environment where everyone can thrive and make their mark. We invite you to join our team at Blackhawk Mining as we continue to build on our tradition while empowering the next generation of coal miners. Blackhawk Mining, shaping the future of coal production today.
If you're injured in a car wreck, don't delay. Give me a call today, Justin Markham. Here at Markham Law Office, we will fight for you. Don't settle for a handshake and a small check from the insurance companies. Give us a call. Don't take on the big insurance companies alone. We will fight to get you the compensation you deserve. Here at Markham Law Office, you're more than a client. You're family, and we take care of family. Give me a call, Justin Markham, attorney at law.
And we are back here at the Hoop Dreams Athletic Center here in Lexington, Kentucky. Makayla Epps, as we got Makayla Epps here, guys. She is a former University of Kentucky guard and Chicago Sky guard. Makayla, the daughter of Anthony Epps, is here on call. She plays for the OPB Swish, and she's one of the stars on the team. But she cannot participate in this practice because of an injury. Yes. So right now we got Makayla Stacy, Victoria Dunlap, Kate Fuller.
Water bottle on the floor by that book bag. You see my keys? Yep. You can have it.
Mario with the turnover. Let's see, it's Deja Thornton, Makayla Stacy, Kate Fuller, Monty Washington, and Victoria Dunlap on the floor right now for the Swish.
Yep.
So Washington actually plays overseas right now, so she is from Bryant Station. I do not know where she played her collegiate ball.
CU Harrisburg.
Okay. That's Austin Sparrow up there.
Yep.
Nice job, nice jumper there by one of the UK football players. Makayla Stacy, guarded by Mario out top. No.
Oh yeah.
Nice move.
Good takeout finish.
Epps, nice transition bucket there by the boys. And again, the nice job, Deja Thornton.
Oh, yeah.
Nice take. Thornton's is doing a good job just being able to get that shot up over the taller and longer boy defender.
Absolutely. I love playing against guys because it's always going to give you a different look. They're going to be stronger. They're going to be faster, so it's a good look.
So the right now, so far for the OPB Swish, nice dunk by the Bryant Station product. As you look, one of the names that's definitely grabbing my attention is former 15th Region Player of the Year, Kennedy Stacy. She's probably the leading scorer right now for. Yeah.
Yeah, I was very disappointed when I found out she couldn't come to North Carolina.
So she wasn't with y'all last game?
No,
okay.
She wasn't. Kate wasn't. Deja wasn't. Imani wasn't. Nobody on the floor for Swish right now was there. Good steal. Good steal.
There's Makayla Stacy, former McGoffin County Hornet.
Yeah. Good take.
Yeah, she blows the bunny. You know what we call that in the mountains? $1 million move with a 10-cent finish.
Every time.
Yeah. And a jumper off the mark. Oh, good job. Good rebound by Fuller. Fuller looking up floor trying to find one of her guards here. There's Fuller. She's going to back it back out. Nice job. Nice row, Deja Thornton.
Yeah.
Nice screen and row there. Now, how often, what's y'all's offense? What kind of offense do y'all run?
So I'm going to be honest, Darryl, this is only our second practice. I think we got 1 or 2 sets in, basically like a flex motion. I'm going to be honest with you. We're just going to play ball.
You're still implementing it, yeah.
Yeah, we're just going to play ball. We're going to pass, we're going to move, we're going to cut, and we're just going to play basketball. It's going to be a lot of get it off the rim and run. We're going to plan to score a lot out of transition. He's nice.
Yeah, he's really nice.
We're going to plan to score a lot out of transition. That's going to be the plan. So, hopefully we don't have to set up a lot of sets. Again, we're older. I don't want to slow it down in the half court.
Yeah.
I want to just play ball.
Now, Makayla, you, as you sit here and look, we was talking about the women's game. One thing, we're talking Caitlin Clark, Jimmy Johnson says, do you, let's see, what's he say? Do you plan to what, Jimmy? If you got questions for Makayla about the team or about herself or about anything, you can put them in the comment section and we'll get them to you.
Yeah, good take.
As Thornton blows the layup.
Good take.
Now. Ooh, nice job. Good ball movement. And again, these men, it has to take some getting used to playing with that women's basketball.
Absolutely. It's like for the girls, whenever we play with the guys, that ball feels like a brick. Heavy. So heavy. 1 pound difference make a world of difference.
Now I'm sure you still probably play pickup quite a bit, correct?
So now I do. I didn't for 2 years, completely off, but then now I do, yes.
And you've been in, and not going too far into it, but Makayla, she has been focusing on parenting some, and so you took 2 years kind of,
Yeah, just 2 years, yep. Life changed for me a little bit, yep.
Nice job,
Allie. That's J.D. Harmon, former cornerback, University of Kentucky.
Yo, J.D. Harmon with the alley-oop.
2012, 2013. That's my baby brother. Let me see you dunk one. Hey.
That is the younger son of Anthony Epps. That's Makayla's brother with the slam there. He plays JUCO ball.
#1 JUCO in the country, Langston.
Okay. So they're the #1 JUCO team in the country?
Yep.
Okay. Now, when you're sitting here looking at the OPB Swish, this OPB Swish team, that compared to what you've seen so far and what any homework you've done about the league, do y'all have a chance to make a playoff run?
100%.
There's Estrid with the steal.
I'm gonna take me and my girls every time. And again, we've only played in North Carolina versus 2 North Carolina station teams.
Okay.
And then just by what I've seen on Instagram, we look like the more smaller, the other team just look, the girls are kind of bigger, kind of more so out of shape, but it's just, like I said, I'm just going based off what I've seen. But I'm going to respect whoever I step on the court against, but I just know that I got Good shot, Monty. I just know that I got 10 to 12 girls right here that's gonna have an OPB Swish jersey on. That's gonna go every time.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, you know, normally, like, y'all's not just playing against any boys. Like, you got the number one JUCO players off the number one JUCO team in the nation playing. You got former UK Wildcats. You know, Estridge is a kid that receiving a lot of interest from a lot of NAIA schools across the state. You got a kid that's playing pro ball in the building. So, you know, I mean, y'all are playing against very tough competition here.
High level caliber talent. For sure. That's what we want, though. You know, I literally made the post and said that I need 4 to 6 guys to come practice against my semi-pro team. No bums.
No. Well,
no bums.
I think y'all accomplished that. Nice take
there. Good take, Monty.
Monty Washington with the bucket.
Good take, Monty.
And y'all setting up in a press here. Full court.
Take his.
Nice job again by Epps with the bucket.
And like I said, too, I like playing against the guys because, you know, girls ain't going to be as long. My brother's 6'6", very agile, very long. Good pull-up. You know, and a lot of girls can do what these guys do. You know, making them full-court passes that might not be. Throwing a lob. Yeah, see, that's not going to happen. But, you know, we love it. We love to do it out here practice against the guys. You know, we let the guys be the guys. We don't want to tone them down because them toning down doesn't help us any. Good take.
Oh, nice block by Epps. I'll tell you what, your brother ain't taking it easy on him.
He don't know how to take it easy.
Jimmy Johnson says, have you gotten a chance to sneak into Memorial and check it out, the renovations yet, Makayla?
No, I have not, Jimmy. I'm just like everybody else. I'm itching to know what's going on inside of there, though. Good shot, girl.
Again, guys.
Kennedy Stacy's on fire. Turnover.
Kennedy Stacy right now, she's been probably the leading scorer for the OPB Swish so far today.
Oh, great ball fake.
Yeah, at the buzzer, no good. We do not have a score right now. They're not really keeping scores as a practice.
We're competing, though.
Yeah,
We're competing,
that's it. You compete, and then you know, the girls look really good. Victoria Dunlap set to come back in at the start of the next quarter. And you mentioned you did not know Carla Booth before this.
No.
All right, Makayla,
and I hate that so bad.
Carla is the number one. I'm not going to say she's the top trainer because there's a lot of really good trainers, so I'm not going to. But she was the first of the trainers, and any kid right now, if you're in high school and you're a big-time baller, there's a good chance that you went to Carla Booth at On Point Ballers.
100%. Like I said, once I found out who she was, just like I got on the media outlets and I started researching her, and I see what she does, and I see the progress that she has, and I definitely 10-10 recommend if you got a kid out there in that area, or you can get your kid to that area, take him, her, them to see Carla. Again, a lot of respect for her, a lot of respect for what she's doing for not only me but the other girls and then women's basketball in the state of Kentucky in general. I love that. I respect that.
So you're talking about that, Brady Robinson tuning in from former Betsy Lane product, Ultimate Athlete. Guys, we are here with Makayla Epps, Darryl McCoy here as we're in between quarters. Makayla Epps here. She's got the basketball. This is the official WABA basketball. As you see, it's our time, and that's what they play with it. So it's just like the old ABA. Your dad probably played with this same ball for the Colonels.
I remember. Like I said, I remember going to those Kentucky Colonel games and seeing them guys, and this was the one.
So my co-host, one of our basketball announcers, and my co-host of the Grind Session, we got the #1 high school basketball show in the state of Kentucky, the Grind Session.
Okay.
My co-host is a guy named Kevin Keithley.
Okay.
He was your dad's coach. I don't think it was for the Colonels. It was another.
He played another one.
It was another semi-pro team, I think. Coach Keithley's he may be tuning in and he can let us know. I was hoping that he would come down here. His son Braxton's one of the top players in the 2027 class in Kentucky. Okay. But he talks all the time about your dad. And how he still says toughest guard that he ever coached. He said wasn't even close. He said the dude, he said, was a dog with a capital D.
Yeah, I think it's just this where we from. You know, just like anybody else. When you're from the state of Kentucky, you know, everybody thinks Louisville and Lexington, and that's where all the shine wants to go. But I'm telling you, you got to look down the back roads. You got to look in the mountains. You got to look down in the hollers. That's where your kids with the blue collar and the grit's going to be at.
Yep, that's it. You know, in Eastern Kentucky, the thing about Eastern Kentucky is, you know, a lot of people don't understand. Eastern Kentucky and inner cities have a lot in common.
Yeah.
You know, basketball is their way out.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why it means more, because, you know, kids have an opportunity to get out of their circumstances and provide their families with, you know, a better future through the game of basketball, and that's why it means more in Eastern Kentucky. So as we're sitting here, guys, we're here at the Hoop Dreams Basketball Center here in Lexington, Kentucky, the Big Lex, with Makayla Epps and Darryl McCoy right now. The OPB Swish, the newest franchise of the WABA, Women's Athletic Basketball Association. You're getting your first look right now. And as they come back out of the halftime, you got Carla Booth, Kate Fuller, Kennedy Stacy, Courtney Gilman, and Deja Thornton, former national champ at Transy.
Yeah.
Carla Booth, for you folks that's not familiar, if we got some Western Kentucky folks that may not be familiar, she played at EKU and Alice Lloyd.
Yep.
So now you do got another player that a lot of players from the mountains will know that isn't here, and I think she's injured right now, is Hannah Cash.
Yeah.
Yeah. So she's probably the youngest player on y'all's roster. Yeah. Yep. So she just graduated Alice Lloyd this year.
Okay.
So
yeah, probably definitely. Yeah.
So right now, you know, players that this right here is an opportunity for any player that is y'all's caliber. Like I'm sure, like if you're wanting to continue your
Vic.
Nice job, Dunlap.
Good take.
If you're wanting to continue your basketball career, I'm sure. Nice job, 3-pointer off, and again.
Actually, they had open tryouts.
Oh, so open tryouts.
So they had open tryouts for OPB Swish. Obviously, Carla and them mediated and put it out there as best they could. Good pull up, CD. But they put it out and they got the girls. Obviously, the girls. Like I said, I didn't know nothing about it.
Yeah.
Kevin Gooden Rogers, my good friend, had screenshotted and sent it to me. So. Yeah,
so that's how you found out about it. All right.
We had open tryouts. So next summer, if you didn't make OPB Swish this year and you want to get out there next year, be on the lookout.
There you go.
Be on the lookout.
And tune in, not just tune in. If you're a high school player, boys or girls, or middle school, and you're in the area on July 20th, make sure you come to Martin County. Estridge with the floater off the mark, kicks it out. There's Mario, throws it away. There's Deja Thornton with a steal.
Yep.
Now, right now, this is a great example. So now y'all would get a chance to add a point.
The red light would be on, and then that would be.
And it would end right now, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So, guys, if you're wondering what we're talking about, there is a rule where if you get a steal in the backcourt. Now Mario kicks it out. Nice move out top. Estridge, who's going to drive. Got Carla Booth on him. Kicks it out. There is a rule where if you get a steal in the backcourt, you go down and score a layup. The layup will be worth 3. If you go down and shoot a 3, the 3-pointer will be worth 4. There's Estridge with the steal. Gets it up to Epps. Again, that's the son of Epps too, your brother, correct?
Yep. Oh no. You're good, Stace. You're good, Stace.
Mario off the mark.
Missed it. Don't force it.
Nice job. Kicks it over. You got Estridge on Stacy. And again, Kennedy Stacy has been the primary scorer so far. And again, Makayla Epps not in. Here comes Mario. Nice take by Mario.
Good floater.
Carla Booth walking the ball up the floor, crossing the timeline. She's picked up by Mario out top. Carla Booth trying to get in the ISO situation.
Oh,
nice job.
Oh, yeah.
How about that? Carla Booth getting Mario one-on-one, getting downhill, Makayla.
Oh, yeah, that's a steal. steal.
Yeah.
That's a steal.
So this right here will be worth an extra point.
That's all right. Go pull up. Good boy, Dave.
Deja Thornton with the bucket. Now, right there, even though like where she took that shot and missed it, when Deja got the cleanup, is it?
I have to see it myself yet. I haven't
Okay,
seen
so
it
you've
game,
not got.
I haven't gotten that far
All
yet.
right.
You want to try to get one of these girls up there?
Yeah, if you can, yeah, one of them. And get Kate or.
Kate.
Guys, we're gonna have Kate Fuller here as let me get her headset.
Catch your breath. You got time right there. Yep. Push it or pull it one of the ways.
And as you go, the so here you go. You got Kate Fuller coming up. The and she is out of breath. As here, Kate, grab you a headset. I'll give you a chance to get your breath.
It's going to get sweaty.
Yeah, you're fine. As we got an extra one there, guys. This is Kate Fuller. Kate, a lot of you folks, she's probably the name that people won't know as much as the rest because you're from Ohio, correct?
I am.
But you played your ball at KCU.
Correct.
Yeah, so Kate is a former KCU Knight, and you know the OPB Swish. You know, Kate, just kind of tell people, you know, what this opportunity is and what it means to you.
So out of breath?
Yeah, go ahead, guys. As I'll let you continue catching your breath. Nice alley-oop finish, and that is J.D. Harmon, former University of Kentucky corner, with a slam there. So here comes Kennedy Stacy. Kennedy is the former 15th Region Player of the Year, won a national title at Transy. And, you know, right now, how fun is it playing with all these girls this caliber of talent, Kate?
I love it. It's a big difference, like, coming from a small, like, Christian school and getting to play with these girls. Like, they're the real deal. They're making me better and pushing me to be better. So thankful for them for sure.
What do you work a job?
I do. I'm a teacher.
Okay. Oh, you're a teacher.
Yeah.
What grade?
I teach K through 4 social emotional, so it's like a wellness and yoga class for elementary school kids. We talk about how to manage our emotions and stuff.
Okay. So your kids has definitely got to be proud of you and looked up to you.
Oh, they think I'm the coolest ever.
Well, I would too. You know, this is awesome that a teacher is getting a chance to play semi-pro ball against some of the best players in the nation. And you're talking, Kate. Of course, you played at KCU, but you know you're out here getting to compete against or play with former Chicago Sky guard Makayla Epps, you know, Victoria Dunlap for the Seattle Storm, getting to play against former WNBA players. You know, did you ever think that this opportunity would come, especially after college ended?
No, definitely not. For me, like, my story was a little bit different. So I actually had a really bad injury my junior year and tore my hip flexor, my LCL, my PCL in my knee. Like, I was completely done for a year, and went back to play my senior year and was still hurt too bad. So for me, like, getting to do this, like, I thought I was done with basketball. Like, I never got to, like, have that last year. So this it kind of gives you a chance to put that ending to it. Definitely.
Well, I'm tickled to death. You know, Kate, us here at D&D Sports Network is the official media outlet for the OPB Swish and WABA. So we're going to get to cover you every Sunday. We're going to be interviewing you, talking to you. So we'll get to know you really well. But, you know, as you sit here, I couldn't be more happy because KCU is a school that we got a lot of our mountain kids go play there. You know, right now, I think Maddie Mead is up there. We got a couple other girls, I think, from Floyd Central, maybe Riley Jo Compton. And so, I'm sure them girls will come back and cheer you on as you will be representing KCU with OPB Swish.
Definitely.
Yeah. The WABA, as you got Carla Booth.
Amazing.
Yeah. so I've been surprised with Kennedy.
I know,
Kennedy
she's
Stacy.
tough, isn't she?
Yeah, very tough.
And Makayla Epps, I'm her biggest fan. 2 of my best friends played at Kentucky, so I would go to her games, their games all the time, so I would always watch Makayla play.
Yep.
And she showed up here, I was like, girl, I'm your biggest fan.
Well, she's got me and you got something in common because I was one of Makayla's biggest fans. She was a player. Her style of play, of course, being Anthony Epps' daughter, that helps. But and I don't know. You're from Ohio, so do you know who her dad is?
No.
He is the point guard on the '96 Kentucky championship team,
No
which
way.
is the most hollowed Kentucky championship they are.
I didn't know that.
Yeah. So she's basketball
She's
royalty.
destined.
Yeah, she is. She's basketball royalty in Kentucky. So, you see Coach Wiffenstat. This is I hope I'm pronouncing his name right. The Wiffenstat. I know him really well, but I've never knew how to pronounce his name. So, as you're out here scrimmaging against, Makayla's brother plays for the #1 JUCO team in the nation. She's got another brother that I think plays JUCO ball. You got former UK Wildcats out there playing. You got Mario, who was a big-time baller down in Florida.
Wow.
You got Jackson Estridge, who is one of the top guards in the 15th region. This is big-time talent that you guys are competing against. Playing against the boys, do you think that makes y'all a lot better?
Definitely. You got to be careful, with your passes. They're just long, and if I'm not doing anything else, the one thing I am doing is trying to disrupt them. I'm so annoying out there.
Yeah.
I'm just all up in them.
Well,
That's why I love playing against guys, because I just love I'm like a little gnat that won't go away.
And that's what that's just going to help you, whenever it comes season time, because if you can do that against the boys, then y'all are going to capitalize, and y'all will be able, once you play in the league against the girls,
right?
It should be a lot easier if y'all can do that against these boys.
Yeah, me and Carla, we play in men's leagues, where I'm from in Ohio.
Yeah.
We play in the men's league there, so we're used to playing against. It definitely does make play against girls seem a lot easier, because they're not as big and long.
Well, we definitely. I'm very excited to get to know you guys, and for you guys, if you're wanting to know what Kate looks like, Kate, the folks at home can see you there. You are from Chesapeake, Ohio, if I've done my homework correct.
Yep, and I teach at Chesapeake Elementary School.
So you are a teacher at Chesapeake Elementary, and you guys can see her every home game for the OPB Swish here on the D&D Sports Network. So make sure your kids follow D&D Sports, that way that they can watch your games. Yeah, so
they would love it.
Yeah, we'll be live on not just Facebook, but on YouTube as well.
Nice.
Yep. So very excited, but I think there'll be one more quarter of play here as we look around. The one player on your team that has impressed you more than the rest. If you didn't know, you knew Makayla, you probably knew somewhat of Carla.
I would say Kennedy is what, you said that, but yeah. I've played with Carla, and then I obviously for years watched Makayla play at Kentucky. I didn't really know Kennedy that much. I knew of her, but she's nasty out there.
Yeah, she's a hooper.
She's she does the easy work that people forget. She's queen of back cutting.
Yeah.
I guarded her and she back cut me 3 times, and I was like,
and
she's just smart.
Yeah, that's the same way she was in high school. She played the same way. But, Kate, we know that y'all's going to continue finishing, but I'm going to let you go join your team, and if you don't care, send me another player.
All right.
Okay?
Good deal.
All right, guys.
Thank you.
Cannot wait. Kate Fuller from Chesapeake. You guys will get to see her here on the D&D Sports Network all summer long as we cover the summer games for the OPB Swish, the newest franchise in the WABA. So great job here as you're seeing the OPB Swish scrimmage. The girls, and I think we're going to have Coach Whiffenstadt come up. So yes, we are. Yeah, here he comes, and I'm going to. He'll be able to answer this question more than anybody. So we got the right guy on the call here, Coach.
Got the right guy or not?
I have known you forever from the mountains there. But there you go.
My headset on right here will be in good shape.
I've known you forever, but I never learned how to pronounce your last name.
Well, it's a really easy Eastern Kentucky last name, Weffenstedt.
No, it is not easy, Coach. So let's, as I talk to you, let's get a look at the scrimmage here. Now, you got your girls. You are the head coach of the newest franchise in the WABA. Talk about your team, talk about this league, and talk about what this team could mean to the state of Kentucky.
Well, I think we're probably the first semi-professional team in Eastern Kentucky that they've had that I know of anybody having anyway.
I never
in a long time. I didn't know anybody ever have a semi-professional team. First off, we want to thank you for coming down here today and kind of getting this out here to everybody and letting everybody see this. We couldn't do this stuff without the people that we've got backing us up and everything with it. But the WABA has been in the existence for 7 years. There's I think there's 15 teams in it, I believe. We're in the South
16,
Division.
right?
16, yeah, 16. Yeah, 16 teams. We're in the South Division, so we play Raleigh, we play Gastonia, we play Atlanta, play Greensboro. So we've got a really, really competitive league. We went down a couple weeks ago and scrimmaged a couple of teams out of the WBA that were from North Carolina as well.
Yeah.
Went through there and went down. But yeah, we've got two girls that played in the WNBA.
Yeah.
Right now you got Makayla Epps and Victoria Dunlap out there. We got Imani Washington that just got back from playing over in Armenia and over in Portugal. Got plenty of D1 players out here on the floor.
Yeah.
Local players too. Got Carla Booth from Martin County.
Yeah.
Got Kennedy Stacy from over at McGoffin County.
Yeah.
Deja Thornton played at Trancy on the national championship team with Kennedy out there. Courtney Gillum Fletcher, Kate Fuller, Taylor Pierce sitting here today. She played up at Marshall. So we've got some local talent in here, and definitely want to invite everybody out when we have our home games. We'll be playing our home games at Martin County High School when we have our home games. I'm sure we'll get the schedule up there on the screen and stuff, and let everybody know for sure when we're doing that stuff with it. But we're excited about it. I think we're going to have a little run and gun action. I want to get the ball up and down the floor, score a lot of points, just get it and go with it. I don't want to really call a whole lot of plays out there. I want to let the girls kind of play and decide it themselves out there and just get up and down the floor, pressure the ball a little bit, try to get some turnovers in transition and get some easy baskets out of it.
Now, even though you said you didn't want to call a lot of plays, but you will still decide the style of play, right?
Yeah. It'll be, and that kind of depends on too who we've got in at the moment. Yeah. I know some weekends we got a couple of girls that can't make the games from prior engagements and stuff out there. Yeah. So it kind of all depends on who's in the game at what time and what kind of style we want to play. If we got to slow it down, obviously we'll slow it down, and that depends on too. We've yet to see any of the teams that we're going to be playing. Yeah. We're trying to get some some videos of them and watch from last year and stuff. But these teams change year to year and stuff on it, so we want to make sure that we're going into it wide open, looking to get up and down the floor and have a fun style basketball.
Well, I am stoked, and again, we appreciate you guys choosing D&D Sports Network to be your official media outlet, because every WABA team has to have a media outlet, and we appreciate you guys doing it, and we're going to do our best because we want to see. There's Kennedy Stacy hitting the deck.
She'll do that quite often. She's a heck of a defensive player out there. She don't care to get dirty out there on the floor, that's for sure.
Well, our goal is to help make sure that Martin County's gymnasium is packed to the gill every single game. There's Estridge with the steal.
And that's it. That's one thing I wanted to say too. We want to invite the community. We definitely want the community to come out and get involved with it. We're gonna have a lot of giveaways at the game. Some half-court shot stuff. Yeah. Doing some different stuff in there. Maybe have a couple elementary school games or some scrimmages. Before our games to get people to come out. And like I said, we want to invite everybody out. It's gonna be very affordable to come out and bring your family out and watch a game. At the high school, and it's gonna be in Martin County. And we got teams, like I said, coming in from Atlanta, from Greensboro, from Raleigh, from all kinds of places that'll be coming into this area. And, we want to show them we can pack a gym out, with plenty of people and stuff into there. And women's basketball right now, this is probably the biggest women's basketball has ever been with everything going on. And I think we got into it at the right time, and I think this can really, really, really be a great opportunity for the local kids around this area. We've got people from Southwest West Virginia, Tennessee. We got Dina Gerald's that's not here today. Played at Youngstown State, heck of a ball player. I mean, I can bet every girl out here on the floor played college basketball somewhere and was daggone good at it.
I have told people for years that Dina Gerald is the best female basketball player in the D&D era that I've covered.
Like I said, I never got to watch her. I was of course coaching Carla while she was in high school and stuff into here. So I got lucky enough to coach a great ball player on my own. Dina is great in her own right as well into there. Like I said, she's a heck of a ball player. We've got plenty of ball players out here that can make a difference in a game. Makayla Epps is kind of hurt. We went down there in North Carolina. She tweaked her hamstring down there, a couple weeks ago, so she's not practicing today. But you put this lineup that we put together out here with these girls, and I think we're going to be very, very competitive. Very competitive.
Guys, if you got questions for Coach, make sure that you Coach J, is what we call him. What does Carla?
Everybody calls me J-Man.
Yeah,
Everybody
J-Man.
calls me J-Man. So you call me Coach J, J-Man. If you can pronounce Weffenstedt, you can call me Coach Weffenstedt. You can call me whatever you want to.
So J-Man here talking as, said, are you going to Atlanta? Nicole Spalding asked me. No, we will not be going to Atlanta. We'll be open to it in the future, but if Coach and them want us to go with them. But, it's a they will have their own media outlet, so you'll still be able to watch y'all.
Yeah, everything will be live streamed. Every game will be live streamed on a media outlet somewhere in through there, and we'll have that stuff, and we'll be posting it, and I'm sure you'll be posting it on D&D as well into there. And like I said, I mean, it's you guys are a great outlet, for all of sports, not only just high school, elementary school, middle school, up to the college level, and up to the semi-professional level. You guys do a great job at it, and we greatly appreciate you guys.
Well, I am stoked, and again, this is an opportunity. Because we see so many girls, that, after high school, so many great high school girls that, they just go to work and give up on the dream after that. Well, this here gives them an opportunity to pursue their career after high school and after college.
After high school and college, yes. Most of these girls right here have just either graduated from college or been out a few years. So like I said, there's an opportunity to be had out through there. And, the more it grows, the more opportunities we got. And the more people get involved with it, and the more people see the brand of basketball that we're bringing to everything, I think it's just going to grow, and it's going to get bigger and bigger and bigger. And that's our plan, is to get even bigger every single year. We want to get a little bit bigger and a little bigger. We had some open tryouts. We had a lot of people come in and try out for it. And like I said, we've got it narrowed down to about 12 to 14 girls here that are going to play and give us a lot of playing time out here and hopefully get us a lot of wins.
Well, I am definitely stoked, and that's one thing. We may chat to Coach. Might be able to get our AAU program maybe to scrimmage. Maybe Tug Valley or somebody.
That'd be great. Maybe before a game, get everybody out there, let them see them, get those kids some exposure, and then let everybody come in here, and watch them. And like I said, when Carla started talking to me about doing this, she asked me to be the head coach. I was ecstatic. I was like, I was just completely grateful for that. And that's the first thing I said. I said, yes. I don't even think she got it completely out of her mouth. I said, yes, I'll do it. And like I said, I'm looking forward to it. I coach, help coach at the high school at Martin County, and we've had great success there.
Under Hall of Famer Robin Newsom.
Exactly. So I've learned a lot from her. I definitely, I've been around a lot of great coaches. I played high school at Paintsville, so played for Bill Mike Runyon at Paintsville, So like I said, I've had a lot of great coaches in my career that I've learned from and watched from, and coaching in the 15th region, getting to watch all these other great coaches that have been out there, in the 15th region, watching them coach and learning stuff from them, and that's what I try to do. I never know enough. You can always learn stuff. Every game you're learning something, and if you're not learning and changing stuff up, then you're getting left behind.
Said Lou Combs says, I have a travel ball team that I'd love to play someone before the games. What age group is that, Lou? Let us know.
Yeah, and like I said, they can get up with yourself, or they can contact me on Facebook. I'm on Facebook. It's Jason Weffenstedt. On Facebook, they can contact Carla Booth if they've got Carla's information on there. A lot of people where she does AAU and stuff in there, and her on point ballers.
Yeah,
and she's got a lot of people in there. Just get up with us. Like I said, we'll be having 4 home games. We play an 8-game season. We play 4 on the road. We play 4 at home. We play everybody twice.
Okay.
And then they go into conference. That's all conference play in through there. So we've got all conference games, and they take the top 2 from each conference, go on to play, in the tournament at the end of the year. We'll also be having an all-star game. Be an all-star game, and the championship will be in Greensboro again this year in October.
Well, speaking of the On Point, you brought the On Point Ballers AAU program up. I just got breaking news. The On Point Ballers AAU program just won the Bracket Sports National Championship. Bryson Dawes was the MVP today.
That's awesome. Great kids on that team. A lot of talent on that boys team right there. A lot of talent's going to be coming up here soon with them. And just proud of that. And like I said, it's On Point Ballers has been a great thing for kids in this area. It's been Carla Booth has brought a great thing to this area. Under the tutelage of Jim Clayton, and everybody knows Jim Clayton. The shot doctor. You know what I'm saying? He does a great job. Carla learned from him, learned from the best on it. And then, like I said, she was lucky enough to. I'm not going to say that she learned anything from me, but she, was taught by some great coaches with Robin and everybody in there, and then went on to, EKU, and then went to Alloy, become an All-American there. We've got 2 or 3 more All-Americans out here on the floor, So, like I said, we've got great talent out here as well. And like I said, I think it's going to be a fun basketball game. We're going to get up and down the floor and give people, give them their money's worth for coming in. And like I said, anybody looking for an AAU team that wants to come in, maybe play before us or possibly play after us or something, contact us, get in touch with us. We'll get you our information, and we'll get you the dates on those games and everything. Congratulations to On Point Ballers winning the national championship out there, and Bryson Dawes being the MVP. It's awesome. It's awesome.
And you mentioned, how important they are. That's where my son, you see him down there right now, that's where he got his, one of his first trainers was Carla at On Point Ballers. So
it's awesome. And I tell everybody, you can't just come in October the 15th and pick a basketball up and think you're going to be playing at the end of March. It's not going to happen. You've got to do this stuff year round. You've got to do this stuff individually. And a lot of these kids just, I hate, they don't want the labor pains. They want the baby. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to go through all what it takes.
Process.
And if you ask any of the players, I was lucky enough to go down and see Ida Bowen get inducted in the KHSAA Hall of Fame not too long ago.
Yeah.
The one thing that all the great players say, Todd Tackett said it, she said it, everybody else that was down there said, as good as they were, they said they still should have went harder. You know what I'm saying? As hard as they worked and as great as they were, they still said, I wish I'd have worked a little harder.
What year did you play for Bill Mike?
I graduated in 1993.
Okay.
So I was there from 89 to 93.
Right before Van Hoos.
Yeah, right before Van Hoos. Yeah, right before the Gibbons come through. I was probably the last bad bunch that come through before the. And when I use this term play, I use it loosely. I was on the team. So
you was in between Pelfrey and
Van Hoos. I was in the maybe in the low right through there a little bit into it before they come along.
I say it all the time. The best coaches in the business are people that wasn't your superstars, and I say, like all the time, it's every sport like that. So
it's just it's a learning process, and like I said, the more you learn, you surround yourself with great people, and great things are going to happen. If you're in there and able to coach with some great coaches, it's going to rub off on you somewhere.
We got some comments here that said, great, excited to see it. From Nicole Spalding says, thanks for the coverage. My daughter looks up to her Aunt Carla, said it's going to be so exciting to see them. Lou Combs tuning in. Brittany McCoy said, put me in, coach. And Nicole Spalding says, Brittany, you need to be out there. So
so we got, like I said, we'll be, we got this 8-game schedule. We finish up our last regular season games in August, and we kind of got the month of September to sit back and relax and get ready for, for the playoffs and stuff out there with it. So we're looking forward to that. We're looking forward to going to Atlanta this weekend, going down there, playing competitively and coming out of there with a win. That's the best thing. The best thing that happened to go down to Atlanta, get us a win. They're an established team down there, and we're really going to see what we're up against when we get down there. And they've got some great players, I'm sure, and great coaches down there. But like I said, I think the team that we've got and the talent that we've got, I think we should be able to compete with about everybody. And if nothing else, it's going to be fun to watch, and it's going to be affordable to come out and watch a semi-professional team play basketball. You got 2 former WNBA players out here on the floor. You got another one that just come back from overseas playing over there. So got plenty of talent out there. So like I said, just give us a chance. Come out. When we play at Martin County, we'll put everything out there. Come out and enjoy a basketball game, and take in and get to see some girls you might not ever got to see before.
Well, Coach, let me ask you this: if you get any time 8 to 10, and in the morning, let me know, and we may try to bring you on our morning show and talk a little bit about it, because it's a different fan base on there too, to help grow the league. So shoot me a message later and let me know if you can carve 10-15 minutes out of your time, and we'll bring you on the morning show tomorrow or Tuesday, whichever way better for you.
Tuesday would be better for me. I'm actually off work on Tuesday, so I can get up with you on Tuesday. We'll get together Tuesday morning and stuff in there. And like I said, just if you're watching this right now, tell your friends, tell all your family members, hey, we got a semi-professional team that's playing here locally. Let's go out and support them and watch them, and make it something for not only these guys to represent On Point ballers out here with On Point Swish, but like I said, give the community something to get behind as well.
And nice dunk. And give the girls girls in our area something to look up to, and something that will make their future a little bit brighter for them.
Exactly. And we'll be offering, like I said, you got Makayla Epps, that's out here. I keep mentioning her. Victoria Dunlap. They played in the WNBA. They're former WNBA players. So we're going to be able, you're going to be able to meet and greet with them, after the ball games are over, get an autograph if you want an autograph.
That's what I was going to ask.
Stuff.
Can they get autographs and stuff?
We'll have that stuff set up, and like I said, it's going to be it's going to be a family atmosphere, to come out and enjoy a basketball game in Eastern, in the mountains of Eastern Kentucky, where I think most great basketball is played. Southwestern, West Virginia, and Eastern Kentucky, two of the best places to catch some basketball action. Yeah, but and if you're away from here and you've never seen the kind of style that we play in Eastern Kentucky and Southwest West Virginia, you got to come check it out, because it's fun, and that's what I'm hoping to bring to the semi-professional game as well. Some of the Eastern Kentucky ball, getting up and down the floor, running, gunning, getting some shots up, and scoring a lot of points, and making it not only fun for the players but fun for the fans.
Well, Coach, I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I want to save some of these questions for the morning show on Tuesday. But if you don't care, have Carla come up, talk to us, and then we will take and close this thing out. But July 20th, Coach, as we'll let the fans there. There's Coach Jay here, Jay Man. The Coach, July 20th, we will be your first home game in Inez, Kentucky at Martin County High School. So anybody that's wanting to come, make sure you come. Bring a family member. This is something that, it's on the weekend, so not only is it going to give kids something to look for, but it's an event for mountain people, something for them to do on the weekends.
That's exactly right. It's we're kind of in between sports right now. There's baseball's ending up. Basketball's not got started back. Football is just getting ready to get. We come back from the dead period. Football's just getting started. So this is something that you can come in and out on and do on a weekend. Ticket prices are going to be cheap. I think we're going to charge $5 for adults, $3 for kids to get in. We're not going to charge $20 or $30 a person to get in, so you're going to be able to afford to bring the whole family out. We'll have concessions set up. We're going to have some shirts and stuff, some merchandise for sale and stuff in there and everything with it. So, we're looking forward to a great weekend, on July the 20th there at Martin County High School.
I am stoked for it, guys. Make sure you stay tuned in here. We will try to get player profiles and stuff like that put out for them leading up to the games. That way we can help promote it. The WABA, this is League Awareness Weekend, WABA. So, guys, that's why you got to see today the OPB Swish in an official practice. You guys will be on the road playing Sunday in Atlanta. And we will try to get that link over to you guys at home. But, Coach Jay, again, I appreciate you having us. I appreciate you choosing D&D Sports Network as your media outlet. And best of luck in Atlanta. And we're excited to see you on July 20th.
That's like I said, we're looking forward to everybody coming out. Just like I said, let's get the word out to everybody. Tell your friends, tell all your family, everybody come out and support these young ladies out here. They're trying to better themselves out there. I think they said last year 3 girls that played in the league, I think, actually got to go try out for a WNBA team as well. So it's like it's another step.
Options,
exactly. And they can go overseas and play. We got one that's Imani Washington out here just got back. I think she's been in Portugal or Armenia or somewhere.
Portugal.
And she just got back. She just got back from playing there. So like I said, they still playing overseas and stuff. And it's just I'm ecstatic over it. And I'm very excited about it. I'm glad to have you guys on board and look forward to seeing everybody on July the 20th. And I'll shut my mouth up and go down there and get Carla. Y'all go up here and get Carla, man. We appreciate you guys. If there's anything we can do for you guys, let us know. Anybody looking for, like I said, an AAU game or anything, or you're looking just to come in through there, or we've got Jackie's Gymnastics that's going to perform at like halftime and stuff in it. So if you've got anything that, any kind of show anybody wants to do, bring a group in and put something on, get up with us and we'll let you know, and we're going to have some fun stuff to do out through there. But like I said, thanks to D&D for coming here today, and thank you guys for supporting us and being our media outlet.
Guys, on Tuesday morning, make sure you tune in. We'll have J-Man on the Startup Morning Show on the D&D Sports Network, and we'll take a quick commercial break. Be right back with Carla Booth, owner and operator of the OPB Swish.
Whether you're trying to hit the trails in style or you're trying to protect your side-by-side, call J.I. Fab in Pikeville, Kentucky. They got great deals on roll cages, rock sliders, bumpers, Nerf bars, and more. Remember, for all your custom ATV, UTV parts, J.I. Fab is your one-stop shop for everything. If you was pushed out of the area because of loss of work in the coal industry, look no longer. Jim Marr is here for you. Jim Marr is now hiring for all positions in the coal field. Stop by their offices in Logan, West Virginia or in Wheeling, West Virginia and apply today.
I'm Bruce Walters with Bruce Walters Kia in Pikeville, Kentucky. We have the area's largest selection of new Kias and more arriving daily. Come shop us in Pikeville. I guarantee you'll find the Kia for you. At Bruce Walters Kia, your new Kia comes with a 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty. Also at Bruce Walters Kia, you'll get free oil changes for life. Finding your new Kia is easy. Come shop us in Pikeville or shop us online at brucewalterskia.com.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Welcome, everybody. We are back here live at the Hoop Dreams Basketball Athletic Center here in Lexington, Kentucky for the first official practice of the OPB Swish. Carla, impressed with what we've seen today. Guys, by the way, this is Carla Booth, owner and operator of the OPB Swish. You folks at home know Carla, but Carla, for the folks that are asking, what is this OPB Swish and what is the WABA? Kind of inform the folks at home what this is and the opportunity that it is.
Well, it's called the Women's American Basketball Association. Marsha Blunt, that was the founder, and the league's been, I think, 8 to 9 years, and it's spread out all over the United States. I think we're the 17th team, and we're in the South Division. It's a sister league to the ABA, men's ABA, and I just actually, when COVID started back years ago, I was going to join a team that was in the WABA, but COVID shut the league down. And so this, winter I was on there looking, and I was like, man, I'm just going to make my own team. And I just put it together and put the word out there, and then this is how we ended up. So,
Carla, that's one thing that I've always liked about you is not just, not just with this, but with the on-point ballers. You're a trailblazer. You kind of blaze trails. The on-point ballers, you guys made it cool to be trainers and to, now you're seeing on-point ballers pop up everywhere. So, but you was the first to do it in the mountains, and that's what I was talking about. My son, you're where he got his start. You was one of his first trainers, and, and most good kids in the mountains started with you. For you to be able to call this the OPB Swish, it's got to make you proud.
Oh, yeah. It's something that we're the first ones to do it, so why not do it? I'm young enough to where I can still play, and I'm young enough to where I know enough players to play, and I've trained enough players to play, and then just keep making connections, and that's what it's all about. The only thing this can do is grow on point and grow another outlet for all the girls in Eastern Kentucky and all over Kentucky, really.
Well, I am super stoked for this, and as you sit there and look, I don't know whether you know it yet or not, but the On Point Ballers AAU program just won the national championship down in Gatlinburg.
Yeah, I was watching them most of the weekend. That's a really good team. You know, Wesley Buck, Bryson Dials, Kevin's been at it for years, and I've just kind of let him do his thing because he usually comes back with a lot of trophies. So
Dials was named MVP.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Not surprised.
No, not at all. But as you're sitting here, the OPB Swish, this is League Awareness Weekend for the WABA. You explain what that is, but talk about this roster. I mean, when you look up and down this roster, I was blown away with the talent you was able to get on this roster.
Yeah, it was just like it spread. At first, you got 3 or 4 that were interested, and then Epps reached out to me, and she reached out to me, and then she, the amount of people that she knew, it just started sharing and kept sharing to other people, and I had all kinds of people message me. I actually had some girls message me that I had to turn down here recently because I'd have too many.
Yeah.
So we've been really blessed to have enough women show interest.
Well, I'm very excited because this, we see, girls in the mountains. Kennedy, she was a great example. She was 15th Region Player of the Year, went on to win a national championship, Miss Basketball candidate. Went on to win a national championship at Transy, and now, like she said, she thought that her career was ended, after that last game. But now this opens a new lot, and they've been over 190 players from this league either go to the WNBA or go play overseas.
Oh yeah, I told her, I started with Kennedy when she was like an 8th grader going to be a freshman. So I started working with her, and we've had a really great relationship ever since. Always play with each other in the summers, always talk to each other. She's a dog, man. She can play on both ends. She's rough, athletic. I mean, she's as athletic as most boys, and it just seems like she keeps getting better.
Well, this is one of the most exciting things that we've done at D&D Sports. Like I said, the games at Marshall, UPike, Alice Lloyd, the 15th Region tournament, the getting a cover, Darren Peterson, #1 player in America. That's all stuff. Oscar Tshiebwe covering his stuff. That's all exciting. But this right here is something that I'm excited for the challenge because I know what this can be, and I'm excited to help you guys push this brand because I'm hoping that if we do our job correctly and y'all do your job correctly, that Martin County Gymnasium will be filled to the gill on Saturday and Sundays.
Oh, absolutely. And I appreciate you guys. I mean, I remember when you first started, you done some of our first big events, and you guys, we just helped each other, and I think now we've On Point and D&D Sports, everybody in Eastern Kentucky knows us. That's it. Central Kentucky, West Virginia, they all know us. So.
You're the biggest training brand, and we're the biggest media outlet. Yeah. And Carla, she worked our camps when we had our camp. We had the biggest camp in the mountains, and Carla was the lead trainer there back then. So, I'm forever indebted, and for to be able to partner this and it come full circle, I am stoked. And then you look out there and you see Makayla Epps, Chicago Skyguard, Victoria Dunlap, Seattle Storm, and today, first of all, I have to say I was very impressed. We all know that you're an elite trainer, but I was very impressed that you could still get up there and outdo these boys like that.
I hope I never lose that competitive edge. I mean, I'm not scared of anybody. I never have been. So.
Yeah. Then the player that I was most surprised with was Kennedy. Kennedy, it seemed like she was kind of the scorer on the team.
She's going to be the one that that's going to guard the best player on the other team. She's going to give the other team fits. She can score around the rim. She's strong. She's the player that really is like our energy. That'd be a huge spark for our team.
Well, I am beyond excited. So y'all go this weekend to Atlanta, and you will play there. And by the way, guys, every team has to have a media outlet tied to it, so it will be streamed. We will get that out for you guys wanting to get a fresh look before you guys come the following weekend to Martin County on July 20th, right?
Yeah, there'll be one weekend in between. The July 13th and 14th, we're off.
Okay.
But then July 20th, we'll play that Saturday at Martin County High School.
Yeah, if you're sitting there telling your average fan at home, why should they come out and pay their hard-earned money to see the OPB Swish and the WABA? What would be your spiel to get them in the gym?
Because all the little girls growing up, I would have loved to have a pro team in our town to go watch. I mean, even a college team, there's not a lot of chances for you to see that many talent and that many women with that many experience in the same gym on the same team. And then playing against top competition. I mean, coming to Inez, you're having a team from Atlanta come to there, a team from North Carolina coming there. Yeah. I mean, you're not going to be able to find that talent in 2 to 3 hours from there, on that Saturday. So it's going to be the best excitement in town.
Well, you're not only the only women's pro team in Kentucky. You're the first women's pro team in the state of Kentucky. So that's a big feather in your cap. So I'm just very excited now. There's a chance that you guys may be playing one of your games at Hazard.
Possibly, but as of right now, it looks like they'll probably all be at Martin County.
Okay.
I think that's just where we're going to do it, just kind of set the location there.
Yeah.
But there's a possibility maybe one of our last games maybe will be in Hazard, but
okay.
As of right now, all at Martin County.
Well, they better bring fans, right?
Yeah. All the on-point fans better come out.
Yeah, so Carla, we know you still got your players, and I'm sure they're wanting to talk to you before they leave here. So
one last thing, me and Kennedy are doing a camp tomorrow and Tuesday in Floyd County at the old Pierce gym.
What's age groups?
Kindergarten through 4th at I think 9:30 to 11, and then like 5th grade and up from 11 to 12:30 for 2 days.
Okay, so and it's at the Floyd County Community Center?
No, it's at the old Pierre School. It's called the Foley Center, the Appalachian Christian Project up on the hill.
Route 80. We will definitely push that again tonight. For the folks that's wanting know that and want an opportunity to take your kids. If you want to get better, I promise you, this is a huge camp with Kennedy, Stacy, and Carla Booth coming putting this camp on tomorrow and Tuesday. Okay, so it's a 2-day camp. So make sure you guys reach out. You can reach out to us. We'll pass you along to Carla, or you can reach out to Carla Booth, On Point Ballers, Kennedy, Stacy. You can reach out and book your plans and make sure that you get out there. Remember, it's K through 12, but K through 4 is first, and then you'll go 5th through 12th. Yep. So make sure that you do that. And Carla, last question, I'll let you go. If you take, what do you hope the OPB Swish? What do you hope it ends up to be?
Well, I hope we set the bar high and make the playoffs and do as good as we can. I mean, I think it depends on the strength of our schedule and how we end up. And then there's like an all-star game and everything at the end. So, I mean, there's possibility for us to keep playing, just not those 8 games. So, and I'm not even for sure if the playoffs can maybe be in Martin County. So,
oh wow,
because they pick different locations, and it'll probably depend on
the higher seed.
Yeah, the higher seed is what I imagine. I'm not 100% for sure, but there's possibility for us to play even a little bit longer.
Well, we will take and we'll be on D&D Sports, be doing player profiles. We'll be we'll bring Coach on Tuesday. We'll try to get you on later in the week. We'll try to bring some players and coaches between now and then to help promote the league and get everybody familiar with you guys. But I mean, I was surprised with the people that was engaging and the questions they was asking. It seems like y'all got some people excited. So the OPB Swish, guys, WABA action will be in the mountains at Martin County High School. So make sure Carla Booth, you follow her on Twitter at On Point Ballers. Right?
Yeah, Instagram and Facebook.
Yeah, so make sure you follow Carla on there. And does the OPB Swish have an official?
Yep, On Point Swish Instagram. We have an Instagram and we have a TikTok, but we're going to start updating a lot more when we start playing and stuff. So.
Okay, so make sure you guys go follow that. And Carla, again, thanks for choosing D&D Sports to do this, and can't wait to partner with you and see where we can help you take this.
Always, guys. D&D's they're my fave.
That's but I'll let you go down and holler at the girls before they leave. And again, July 20th, guys, come to Inez. Carla Booth, Darryl McCoy, live here from the Hoop Dreams Athletic Center.
Thank you.
Okay.
If you're in the market for a new or pre-owned vehicle, come on down to Man Toyota in Prestonsburg, Kentucky. Right now, you can get 4.99% financing for 60 months on Camrys, Corollas, Tacomas, Tundras, RAV4s, Highlanders, and new 2024s. That's Man Toyota. Man, what a deal.
Unfortunately, water, mold, or fire damage can happen to you. Restoration One of Southern West Virginia is available 24/7 to help take the stress out of your mess. Our primary goal is to respond and restore your property back to normal as quickly and safely as possible. When disaster strikes, Restoration One is your go-to cleanup crew. Save our number now in case you need us later. Whether the job is big or small, give Restoration One a call. 304-443-4959.
With tax season coming up, make the smart decision with your money. Stop at Tommy's Auto Sales in Inez, Kentucky. Right now you can get cars, trucks, and SUVs at the best prices around. Tommy's Auto Sale is a proud supporter of the Martin County Cardinals and all Mountain athletes.
I'm Dr. Alan Baldwin here at Maynard Chiropractic. Maynard Chiropractic has 2 locations at East Point on US 23 and in Paintsville and Rock City Plaza. So give us a call here at Maynard Chiropractic at 606-886-3737 and schedule your appointment with Better Health today.
Made in America. What does that mean? It means jobs. It means craftsmanship. And when it comes to Vaughn Bassett furniture, it means value. And Kemper recognizes that. That's why they've dedicated an entire gallery to Vaughn Bassett. Made in America. See the quality. And now, see the price. Come see your favorite Kemper store in Hazard, London, or Somerset.
Time out for great food. This season, everyone is stopping at Double Quick for their pregame and postgame snacks, drinks, sandwiches, and dinners. Come on in and grab a bucket of Double Quick chicken with all the sides, a real family meal for on-the-go eating. Then there's everyone's favorite, the famous Double Quick pizza rolls. Buy them 1, 2, or 6 at a time. We've got sandwiches galore, your favorite drinks, chips, and snacks, and so much more. Be sure and use your Double Quick rewards card, and good luck to all the teams from the team here at Double Quick.